All right. Welcome, viewers, to the census. It is time. How are we all doing today? Good, I hope. Oh, wait, I pressed the wrong button. Oh, there we are. Hi. Welcome, I'm suited out because we're official business. I'm here sent on official business to find out all about you viewers and what do you guys do for fun. I'd bring up the suit so that I seem more official and that I seem more trustworthy in my role today as the census man. I don't know what the name of the person who does the census is. I'm just going to assume it's census man. Charge a premium for our data. Don't let it go for cheap. We're letting it go for free online. It all will be anonymous as well. And all could just be lies. So, could be fun. Census taker. That's you guys. You guys are taking the census. We're going to find out all about you all today. Hope you guys are excited. We have a lot of questions, and we can also add questions. I have 44 right now. But we can go longer than that. We can go longer, so there's no stress. Basically, the way it's going to work is that something like this will pop... Wait, can I hide it? Okay, I can't. Something like this will pop up on screen. And then when we vote, you know, they'll be like, "Alright, what's your age?" And then there'll be a poll on Twitch, and you just click it, and then the fun little graphics will go. And then we can analyze all the data afterwards. There'll be a time limit, each one. I expect you to enter truthfully, but you don't have to. I'd prefer if you did, because then it'd be more fun to know this stuff. So, you know, if there is a, you know, so there's some questions that are normal, like this one, and there's some weird ones like, you know, is your mom single? Don't worry about that one. All right, just answer it truthfully, okay? All of this stuff we need to know, and it helps, you know, our understanding so that the government of CDawgVA can make the correct decisions in the streams going forward. So you are the mom. Okay, well, that's great. So if you're single, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Someone will be in touch. The government already has your information. Sell my data. The problem is, chat, data without being attached to anyone is useless. So it's all, again, it's all anonymous. I know some people sometimes, you know, we live in an age where data, this would be a great time to have a data protection sponsor. We don't, but, you know, obviously, you know, data concerns, all that. It's all anonymous on Twitch. You just click the funny poll. You don't need an account even, I don't think. I don't know. You just click whichever poll answer you feel like represents you the most. There's no way to tie it back to you or anything like that, so don't worry. It's literally just a poll. I know some people sometimes don't understand technology as much. If you answer a poll on Twitch, there's no way for me to know what you put. There's no way for anyone to know, so don't worry. But obviously, if 100% of you say your mums are single, I will know that. And that will mean that I have the correct audience here today. You got Dapper? Well, chat, I'm asking questions here. I can't, if a guy comes up to your door wearing a Trash Taste t-shirt, you're gonna be like, I'm not answering his questions. Walks up in a suit, looking fancy, like, okay, well, now hold up. He's got a suit now. Well, hold up. This guy might be asking the correct questions here. So, that's what we're doing. Where's the JoJo suit? What do you mean? This is a JoJo suit. What are you talking about? There's JoJo right there. JoJo. We're rocking a different JoJo suit. I've been using the same one too often. We've got to mix it up a little bit. Let's hear this guy out. Yeah, mom, let's hear this guy out. Let's hear this guy. This guy's saying some good things. I like this religion thing he's trying to sell me on. It seems like it all makes sense. Yes, no MILF, please choose. Okay, well, I actually don't think there's a MILF question in there. We can add one. I think it's very easy for us to add one. I think the mods can DM me how to do it. But as far as I remember, it wasn't too difficult to add questions. So we can always do it. We have fun little script prepared and a whole computer program made by some of the mods. God, I had a burp. That's not very census-like of me. So we have a cool little program that I have control of. And so it'll all work smoothly. And should interact with all the graphics, and we can change all the stuff on the fly. Should be nice. Very fancy. Are we trading stocks today? No, not today. That's tomorrow. That's tomorrow's stream, Kai. Okay, come on. Before we begin, I will probably grab some water and a coffee, but I'll chat for a little bit before I go and do that. Because I want to make sure that we let people get in here. I don't want to start the census without everyone present, right? We got to have everyone needs to be here. You're looking so... Okay, guys. All right, okay, I can dress up. My hair's looking great today. I shampooed yesterday, I guess. Emma needs to be here. Oh, room reviews. Yeah, we also are opening up room reviews again. So we've improved the website a little bit so that when we're reviewing the rooms, it should be more... We have a little more tools that are a bit more fun. So if you want to submit your room to the room review, you can do that as well. Mods have the link. So if you want to show us your room or be rated on the series that we do, go ahead and do that. The mods already. Main and tail? I didn't main and tail. I should get on it though. He has kind of convinced me. He does have the main and the tail, I suppose. I don't know what those two words mean, but I suppose it's good. You need to clean up? You don't have to clean up. We can just see. Did I watch JDG versus T1 yesterday? I did. It was a fucking stomp. Baker just saying no. And he said like, no. It's a great game. I'm super pumped because I'm going to watch the finals in Korea. So that means I get to watch T1 in Korea. It was very funny watching the game. And anytime JDG did anything good, the crowd was so quiet, and then the T1 would like get a rift scuttle. They'd be like, yes! It was very fun. No, you in the final? Well, it's fine. I'm a T1 simp now, at least. Dollar General suit. What the fuck? How dare you? This is a fine suit, I'll have you know. How dare you say Dollar General suit? What the heck? White guy tries on suit. Thank you for subbing for 4 months, Blue Rose. Congrats on having the golden kappa. Some of you had golden kappas here. Congrats. Am I selling crypto to kids? Yeah, what was that fucking dumbass one that guy promoted? A MILF token or something stupid? Oh god. Oh my god, so many of you have the golden kappas. What the heck? Where were you when Ludwig was gloating his golden kappa? Where were you? Oh no. Oh no. The suit is actually fitted. The suit is fitted. Alright, chat. We're serious business here, alright? I don't want to hear it. When am I going to get the golden kappa again? I got one like years ago. Millennia ago. And I haven't had one since. Where's the tie? I didn't want to put the tie on there. I felt like we were going to go a little more casual than usual. The tie is restrictive, chat. It's restricting my census asking abilities. So, you know, I wanted to make sure. Now it's pay to win. It is. Welcome, Rain. Are you going to join the census today? Are you going to join in? Alright. You going to answer truthfully? Ludwig just lost tennis. He always loses. I was watching that. What is the census? Well, we just ask the viewers questions. We just find out stuff about the viewers. You know, it should be fun. Should be a good time. Just worn a bow. I'm not wearing a bow. You can't take anyone seriously if they wear a bow tie. About to commit tax fraud. Okay, well, as if I'm not doing that every day. Come on. Okay. Social security number. Is your mom single? Chatting. That will be one of the questions. Okay. Mods, can we add that question in? I don't think we have that in. Can we add that in? Or did I already put that? There are some dumb questions in here. Hello IRS. Yeah, what if we do can we add a question? Do they commit tax fraud, mods? Can we add that in? Can we add the tax fraud question in, please? Alright. So, chat, I'm gonna quickly go and get a coffee and a water, and then I guess we'll start the census. We'll jump right into it. Let's start with the questions. Like, why not? Let's just do it. Do it myself. Mod, what do I pay you. I'm doing one job here, mods. That specific mod I pay, by the way. Other mods don't get okay, come on now, mods. I can't pay all of you. This is... I make him work 9 to 9. Alright, BRB. I'm gonna get a coffee and a water. I'll be 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere, chat. 2 minutes. Don't go anywhere. All right. Chat, welcome back to the Census. Let's jump right into it, shall we? I hope you're doing well. Let me move my camera this way a little bit. And that way, when we bring our Census module up, you'll see it right here. And we'll have it right here. I think maybe it's a slightly bit too big, but we can work with it. There we go. So, basically, there's going to be a bunch of questions. Oh, I forgot to get a spoon for my coffee. I think it's fine. I'll just swirl it. I'll swirl it, chat. Why does Connor look like I'm about to defend you in court? Well, perhaps after your answers, I might need to. No, the answer is not yes, I'm horny. Okay, don't. Who said that? Stop. All right, so basically how this is going to work, I have a cute little program on my other monitor. When I click one of the questions, it will prod you guys in the chat to answer. So the first question that I want to know about my viewers is the average age, whether I should be ashamed of what I'm putting out there, or, you know, hitting the right age group. Or are they around my age, or are they older? Let's find out, shall we? Also, obviously, the time zone that we're streaming at does change a lot of things. And not all our viewers are here, but this is a fun little census for the viewers today. Please, don't get yourself banned, by the way. All right. So don't say it in chat. Don't say the answers in chat. The way this is going to work is if I press this thing right now, it'll do a poll on Twitch. So if, for example, I ask you, chat, what is your age group? A poll will pop up in the chat right now, and we'll give you an option to pick. And then you'll see it interact on the poll. How amazing is that? And we can see right now that some of the answers are popping up. Okay. Yeah, look at that. All right. Good. I have 0. Well, okay, we have 1% now who are 65 or older. Okay. I have there's 17 65-year-olds older watching me. Okay. All right, okay. Sure. We also have this in pie chart. If you guys love pie charts, boom. It doesn't work very well though if you are well, if one of them doesn't do very well, basically. But I can also interact, I think, with it as well. So let me put it back to this. And then we can hover over it like this and we can see the amount. I actually can't see it very well though, because it's so small. It's so small for me. So we have 1,500, 1,300, slightly under 200, 51, and then we have 25. It also says it on the poll. The rage is insane. Well, we just had to make it general. So most of the people here are over 25 years old, which is kind of cool. I'm surprised. I thought there'd be more like 16, 17-year-olds watching me for some reason. I don't know why. But that's cool to know, at least for this time of day. I kind of thought that there would be more Zoomers here, but I guess maybe I should change my humor to be more normal. 24 to 44 gang. Congrats. It is an insane range, because I feel like the 26-year-old is quite far removed from a 43-year-old. But hey, I mean, that's the census. All right. You're 49. Well, Black Magic Funeral. That is a name of someone who's been on the internet for a long time. Not to call you out, but I feel like I would have saw that on RuneScape like a while back. Applying for med school. I am, okay? Listen. Zoomers are all in bed. Yeah, they've had their TikTok time. They're done, chat, all right? Okay, all right. So that's the first question. All right, how do we feel about that? All right, feels pretty good, right? That's pretty good. We have a lot of standard questions. Like, a lot of them are like some that you would see if you were on a survey. You know, if you were to answer a census normally, these are probably some ones that you would get. So very, very standard questions. We're starting with standard ones, and we'll get more weird as we go along. All right. So that's interesting to know. I actually would have guessed otherwise for this one. The next question is a very standard one. It is basically about your gender identity. How do you identify? I feel like there are a lot more males who watch my stream, but I could be wrong. So let's ask you guys. All right. What is your gender identity? How do you identify, guys? Let's have a look. All right, let's have a look. You don't have to say as well, because I know some people don't like saying. So it's whatever you prefer to answer. We have 4 options there. Dude, okay. Women represent. All right, nice. there are more men here, but I did expect that. My Twitch stuff is very, I think, appeals more to a male audience. But glad to see that the 93% are representing today. Glad to see it. Let's go, ladies. hey, we're all. Hey, it's all good fun. That's kind of about what I expected. Where the poll's at right now. If you'd have made me throw out a number, it would have been in the 60 to 80 range, I think. So right in the middle. Let's go. guys, it's not a war, it's a census. We're not meant to, we're not fighting each other here. We're just asking about it. Go again. All right, Chad, I listen, we why are people saying feminism? What does this have to do with feminism? I'm just asking. If I ask you, hey, what gender are you guys? You're feminism. I was like, okay, all right, that doesn't help me here. What? You're still, all right, okay. Let's have a look in pie chart. Why not? Oof. Yeah, that's a pie chart of 70%, all right. That's how it would look if I saw 70% in a pie chart. Kind of like the bars more. It feels more visual. All right. We have 6% non-binary and 1% prefer not to say. So a pretty healthy mix. Okay, well, thank you for answering that question, chat. Again, all the first questions are quite standard. All right. So it's kind of very straightforward. Connor's not good with women. What the hell, chat? I'm good with everyone. I'm just good. What do you mean? I'm offended that you would say that. I'm the census taker. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Ulterior motives. Be like, there's no ulterior motives here. As it goes, Twitch gives me most of these analytics, and so does YouTube. YouTube tells me like everything. YouTube will tell you like the state that someone watches in, and what device they watch on. Android, iOS, it tells you how long they watch for. YouTube tells you way more than we can get out of this, by the way. So when you're using YouTube, they have everything on you. I could tell you right now how many viewers I have in like Indiana on YouTube. So this is, as far as data goes, this is kind of useless. Don't worry about any of this, chat. This is a useless sample size. But it's just fun. But it would be hype if this was sponsored by a service that wanted us to protect your data. However, sad, not. All right, okay. Next question, a rather standard one. You know, when you have a census, I presume, they'll ask you how many people... no, sorry, not that one. What is your current living situation? So, chat, I'm going to ask you, what is your current living situation? Are you living alone? Living with a partner? Living with your family members? Living with roommates? Oh, we have a new graphic for this one. Some of the graphics will change. Isn't that nice? Okay. All right, so most of you are living with a family member. We have 20% at the moment living alone, which is kind of cool. I don't know what I expected for this one. Wait, what are you saying? Pets aren't included? Wait, pets we won't include. There are pet questions later on, though. Shit's too expensive? Shit is very expensive right now. To preface, we are streaming in mostly an American time zone right now. So I feel like most of the people here are probably American. I actually... Oh, there is a question asking later, so we'll find out. So, you know, you guys living alone? Are you living with a family member? Okay, so 62% at the moment are living with family members, 9% living with roommates, 11% living with a partner. Congrats. Lucky. And 70% living alone. That's me too. Look at it. Represent, guys. Represent. You know, I'll join in. Oh, I missed the poll. Okay, I'll join in the next poll. All right. Living with roommates. Okay, so that basically is like the college people or post-college people. And most people are living with family members, which isn't surprising, because right now the prices of renting is insane in most places. And it is quite bad. I had to live alone because I'm shouting at 4 a.m. And my last roommate did not appreciate it that much. Based on 2.4k people only. Yeah, it's a very small sample size. But hey, it's fun. It's fun to see. Let's have a look in pie chart. Oh, there we go. See, this works really nice now. Look at that. That's quite nice. We can also, again, interact, I believe, with this element. If I pull this up, and then we can see 2,400 people are living with family members. I got 368 living with roommates, 675 living alone, and 447 living with a partner. Can't afford that shit in Canada. Oh god, no. Oh lord, no. Nice. Okay, wait. So if I... Okay, I can just do this. Okay, cool. All right, nice. So that's pretty cool information. I also like the graphic of this one. It's really cute. Next up, chat, and I feel that some of you are maybe working on this one. Let's ask you, what is your highest level of education that you've completed? Let's find out. Where do you lie? You know, where are you at? Are you at a high school diploma or equivalent? Some college or vocational training, bachelor's degree, postgraduate, or prefer not to say? Oh, wow, a lot of you have bachelor's degrees. Whoa, I'll join in. My highest is a bachelor's degree as well, so I'll join you guys there. A lot of people with bachelor's degree here. I'm actually kind of surprised by that. Not that I just didn't expect some people to be done and have it. Some people have postgraduate's degree, and some people prefer not to say. Okay, that's probably Rain in the chat. Fine. Big dumb rise up. Well, you know, I guess that also would include none if you didn't pass high school. There is a non-option. I think that most countries require you to complete one. But I know some don't, so maybe you'd go in the prefer not to say, which is a slight way to say. You accidentally voted wrong? No. Alright, I got my degree. I didn't change shit. Okay. This is a very even spread. Pretty even spread. I am kind of shocked bachelor's is the highest. I would have thought some college or vocational training would have been pretty high up there. Let's have a look in pie charts. It's fun. So 4% prefer not to say. 8% at 300 people. 33% with a bachelor's degree at 1,300. And we have 28% with 1,100. And high school diploma or equivalent with 1,100 as well. That's fun. Chat has proved many times that this was an unlikely outcome. Are you saying you expect your viewers to not be as educated? Listen, I see the shit that you guys say in my chat. There's no shot some of you guys have fully educated yourselves and are functioning in society. I just don't believe it. I didn't even put PhD or postgraduate degree. I didn't put PhD because I was like, the only person who has that is Coronis. There's how many people have PhDs here? Like 4? I don't know. Anything else and I'm stupid. Okay, well, listen, what I've learned about in life, it's not about being good in general things. It's about being good at one thing only and hoping that carries your entire life. And that's what life's all about. Because everyone else is going to be better at everything else than you. So just be good at that one thing and be kind of good at it. You know? I think it's fine. Streamer roasting his chat. Listen, equal roasting, okay? They roast the shit out of me. It's my time to roast them. I'm better at everything else. Any double PhDs? No one has a double PhD. That's ridiculous. At that point, you're just trying not to get a job. You're just trying to actively stay in school forever. That is ridiculous. Double PhD. At some point, you have to use it. You have to start doing stuff. Slander. Can you we need your brain. We need you to like make a hadron collider or something. Stop studying. I'm kidding. I know that's not how it works. I do have some friends that were like, I asked them, well, one or two of my friends have PhDs. And I was like, hey, why'd you get a PhD? He's like, I just didn't know what else to do. I was like, what? He's like, yeah, I just didn't want to go work. I was like, oh, okay. Well, I guess that's a very cool way. How do you vote? This one's over right now. We'll go to the next one. Yeah. I mean, it is kind of easy to stay in the... Not easy, but some people find confidence staying in the education system. And then you can just teach. So teaching is nice. All right. Next up, chat. This is a question for me, because I need to know... How much money can I milk from you guys? Well, I get kind of not. I mean, we'll see. The next question is, what is your employment status? Where are you at right now? Are you employed full-time? Are you employed part-time, self-employed, not currently employed, or a student? Wow, look at that pie chart going. Pie chart's really fun to watch. Employment full-time, mostly. And a lot of students, though, as well. Okay. And we have a decent amount of self-employed and employed part-time. Let's have a look at the graph. Fuck, I saw student at the end. I feel like... Okay. Did some of you actually put the wrong one? I'm student and part-time. Okay, I would say if you're doing both, I would say pick the one. Pick one. Just pick. We can't do both on Twitch. Twitch doesn't allow us. And not currently employed. All right, Emma, congratulations, moved out of that group. Very nice. Does part-time comedian actually count? Why does that sound like a meme? I mean, if you make money from it, it's fine. Part-time, well, that'd be more self-employed, I think. If you're a part-time comedian. And if you're actually making money from it. Part-time shitposter. Okay, that you belong in the not-employed category. All right. Not employed category. All right. Full-time and can barely afford to live. All right, well, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing at the fucking comedian. I don't know why. I've never seen a comedian go up. Am I employed? Do I have a job? Dara, give 10 subs. Listen, that guy probably lives in Vancouver. If he's making full-time and can't afford to live, congratulations. For living in Vancouver, or anywhere in California generally. I guess this doesn't include any kind of people who are on any kind of disability checks or anything like that, or any kind of social systems. So there's a lot of, I think, even though it's like 18%, where is it? Not currently employed. I think there's we're missing a lot of nuance, but we only have 5 poll options, and that's how it is. Vancouver and California, I said. I know Vancouver is in Canada, chat, by the way. I just know you can't afford anything in Vancouver. All right. So I think that's a pretty expected response. We have, look at the pie chart. 26% of people are students, 1,139. We have 1,724 who are employed full-time, 39% of the chat today. And we have 18%, 800 roughly, of people who are not currently employed. 300 people are self-employed. That's pretty cool. I just think, as someone who's been self-employed for a very long time, I love seeing other people who are self-employed. It's like, all right, guys, hey, we're clocking in, guys. Let's put our pajamas on. Okay, let's leave the house, though. At one point. We got to leave at some point. And people, 471 people are employed part-time. Okay, nice. So, that's a good amount. Yeah, that's a pretty good amount all around. I like the diversity we're getting in these answers. There's not like blowout options, which is good to see. I just want to see the graph do funny things. All right, okay. Next question is for the people who are employed. So if you're not employed for whatever reason, you can still answer this, but it won't really be relevant. This is absolutely, just something I want to know. I'm just curious. If you are employed, what is your current salary, guys? Let me know. We've got a fun little money graphic for this one as well. 100. Oh, right away, someone with the 100+ K, and he still can't afford rent in California. All right. Okay. Look at this one. All right. Okay. What I'm seeing, what this tells me, what this information is telling me, chat, is that not enough of you are giving subs to me. We need more money in my bank account. This is salary. Yearly. Yearly chat. Yearly. Is being broke a salary? Okay. All right. All right. Let's have a look at this so far. We get the graphs going. Okay. All right. I'm to give you guys. No, guys. You don't understand. Wait, stop giving me. Wait, don't give me subs, guys. This joke. You can do pre-tax. It's whatever you. I don't know. We'll just say pre-tax, but it doesn't matter now. You've already basically all answered. This was a joke. Please don't give me subs, please. Guys. You don't. Okay. So the most popular answer is less than $10,000. Obviously, this from the previous poll we saw students. Okay, it was a joke, guys. It was actually a joke. Please don't. Obviously, as the last poll, we saw that most people were students, and then there was also non-employed and part-time. So under $10,000 is to be expected. We also don't know which country people are from. This is predominantly in USD as well, I'm imagining. I probably should have prefaced a bunch of stuff before we did this question. Actually, you know what? Let's run this question again. Let's say this is yearly, and let's see if it changes. This is a yearly salary before tax, and this is in USD. If you don't know what your salary is in USD, just quickly Google it right now. I'll give you like 10 seconds. So pre-tax, USD, and yearly. So gross annual income, I suppose. Not that helps some people. Cricket, dude, so many of you just gave 5 subs. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, but please don't. I'm memeing. Don't give me subs. All right, thank you. Let's run it again. All right. Obviously, this question is tough because buying power in each country is very, very different. You know, in one country, $10,000 goes a lot more, obviously, than in Vancouver, Canada, where that is one day's living costs. In San Francisco. Fun fact, in San Francisco, if you earn over $100,000 a year, you are still technically poor, which I think is really fun. Because that says so much about society. USD hurts. Also, USD is very strong right now. So, yeah, actually, Google it. If you earn $100,000 exactly in San Francisco, you are still poor. I believe you are still in the poverty bracket in San Francisco. So, isn't that impressive? What has happened to our world? You lost 30K converting. All right. Well, okay. So it has changed a little bit now. 25K to 50K is the most popular one now. So that's interesting that it's changed a little bit there. Inflation. Yeah, inflation has gone kind of... so let's have a look at the numbers. 300 of you in the chat earn over $100,000. You must be watching me on a 57-inch 8K OLED Sony TV. Thank you so much for the subs, by the way. Okay, kidding. And 23%, 598, I believe. So I should just round up to 600. 23% of you earn $50,000 to $100,000. 24%, sorry, roughly around 600, earn $25,000 to $50,000. And $10,000 to $25,000. That's 17% of you, around 400. And 24% of you earn less than $10,000, around 600. Obviously, it doesn't really help that much because we don't know the country you're from, so it doesn't really mean anything, but we will ask that later on. Next question, a question that you'll see on most censuses, and arguably one of the most important ones, because this is how most censuses are used to draw government lines, or if you're in America, how they'll draw the lines to fuck you up, so that your vote doesn't matter as much. But we're not doing that because there's no voting. So let's find out how many people are currently living in your household. How many people live in your household? This is a very normal question to ask on a census. Gerrymandering is very pog. Unfortunately, we don't have that feature installed into our stream. But if we did, you bet I would abuse it. Okay. All right. Wow. This is very even across the board. Let's have a look, including you. We're including you. It's how many people are living in your household, right? So if you live alone, you click 1. If you live with one person, a roommate, pick 2. If you have 2 parents, it's 3. If you have 2 parents and a brother or sister, 4. And then 5 or more is just insane. Well, actually, I mean, growing up, I had 5 more. So, but 5 or more now, to me, feels like a lot. Well, I meant 4. Okay. Maybe I should preface these before. Pets don't count. Pets can't vote, chat. Pets don't vote. Cinnamon rolls don't count. They can't vote. Your cat is not a person as much as you wish. Okay, fine. Let's run it again. All right, let's run it again. Oh my god. It's still very even. Let's see if the results. Pets don't count. You count as 1. Let's do it again. Don't include your pets. Alright. It's still around the same. Very, very even. Divorced parents with sibling. Oh my chat, the census didn't plan for this. I don't know. Whatever feels right. I have no idea. Whichever household you want to be in at the time when the census guy turns up. All right. Are conjoined twins 1 or 2? Chat, stop. I think it's 2 though. I think there's 2 people, right? They get 2 votes, right? I actually don't know. I gotta Google this.
100k here. I have the best season of Attack on Titan Season 4 Part 2 on my 80-inch. You're on the phone.
Alright, well, alright, okay, alright. They get 2. I think. Yeah, they get 2. Oh, there we go, chat. We found out. Which makes sense. There's 2 people. Alright. Okay, we got a very good mix here. If we look at the pie chart, very balanced all around. Most of you live in a household with 3 people, which I think is a very, I mean, that sounds about right. That sounds like a very ordinary amount to have. Let's interact with this. We can have a look at each one. 16%, 575. 1 person. So I'm assuming that's people who live alone. Or what else would it be, Connor? What are you assuming? You don't need to assume. You know it's people who live alone. 21% of you.
Do 750 body pillows count?
No, body pillows don't count. What's wrong with you? We're not counting ghosts. It's chat. We don't count ghosts, okay? What are you talking about? Ghosts can't vote. They're not concerned. Oh my god. I want your mother's maiden name as well. We'll get that later. And wait for the social security number poll. Okay, guys, that's the one I really want you to pay attention for. 2 people who live in their household. 21% said that they have 2 people in their household. 757 of you. And obviously the most popular answer being 24%. 3 with 24% of the vote at 857. And 4 people with 708 being 20% of the vote. And 5 or more with 674 votes at 19%. That's quite a lot. I mean, that's a full family, essentially. Which is kind of interesting to see. So you can get the entire family watching the stream, which is great. All right. Next question. I'm actually interested to see this one because I have no idea what the answer is going to be. Let's find out. So another question you might get on the census is to describe the kind of area you live in. For example, urban, suburban, rural, small town, or you can just prefer not to say. So if you live in a big city, it'd be, I think that's urban, right? My brain. Or you live in the suburbs, or you live rurally, or a small town in the middle of nowhere. Or prefer not to say. So, don't ask me a bunch of questions. Just pick the answer. Yeah, don't put anything that's sensitive in the chat. Please, this is just a poll. You don't use any of information. All right, let's find out. I'm curious to see. I would imagine suburban is going to be the most popular, just because that just seems to be where most people live in the world generally. Where the highest concentrations of population normally are. Rural, a little less than I expected. Suburbs are the worst. Well, it depends where you live. But generally, they can suck. Yeah, most people right now are saying suburban, which makes sense. You live in a hole in the ground. Okay, well, I didn't... Okay. All right, well, I didn't put Wales on the list, all right? Okay, that's a different question, all right? Okay. 90% of Australia is rural. That is true, but we're asking worldwide right now. Where is the hole? It's just Wales. All right, okay. Most of you saying suburban at 50%. Let's have a go at a pie chart. Why not? It's fun. Look at that. Prefer not to say is really. You could also not answer. You don't have which I didn't think about. So we put prefer not to say when you could just not answer as well. You don't have to answer the poll. I realize you don't have to answer any of these polls, so I guess it kind of is not that much. 13% live in a small town. Okay, interesting. And then we have 7% living rurally. I think, where would I have put myself? I guess I would have been small town. I think I would have had to have been. And then we have 29% at urban, living in a big city, in a very populated area. And then 50% live in the suburbs, which is what you'd expect because most people do. Now I'm urban, but growing up. I was just thinking about where growing up. Now I'm definitely urban. Most certainly urban. Yeah, suburban has 2,000 votes. The clear winner, 50%. Kind of nice seeing the 50% and the pie chart cut in half exactly. I like clicking both. It's just fun to see them both. I don't know. I just clicking them. It's like clicking them, chat. Tokyo's a very small town, chat, alright? Alright. No nomad option. Oh, God. No, there's no nomad option. We have 5 options. Who the fuck is a nomad here? If you're a nomad, you got bigger problems than worrying about being represented on a poll on Twitch. You are not nomad. Chat, you are not a nomad. You are not a vagabond either.
Art. Would you sell these as stickers?
I should. Guys, you are not nomads. You're not nomads. What do you... Guys, stop. Stop, guys. Jeez. Bro is uninclusive as fuck. What are you... What? What are you talking about? We're trying to do it... When you get censored by the government, they're not like, are you a vagabond? What are you? A rapscallion? Do you belong in a dungeon? What a... The gallows? Where do you live, boy? No. Don't ask this shit. We try to cover the most broad sector of people. Oh my God. You guys, you should always find something to whine about. The catacombs. You live in the catacombs, okay? Really? Where? Where in the catacombs? How do you live there? Where is the water? Where's the food? You don't live in the catacombs.
So discriminatory per usual.
Oh my. Oh my lord. Alright. Okay. The question I'm sure we all want to find out about. I could just go to my Twitch analytics and have a look. But, guys, what continent do you currently reside on? Is the next question. I know this is kind of contentious because some people don't consider Oceania a continent, but we only had 5 options in the poll, so we had to do the 5 continent kind of wrap up. So we didn't have like a lot to work with here. If I know it's divisive whether it's 5 or 7 continents. The point is that we're going with 5 because Twitch only lets you put 5 options. No one is from Antarctica. Nobody lives. You are not allowed to live in Antarctica. You don't live there. You don't live there. You are delusional if you put that. I know Australia is a continent, but you're being wrapped into Oceania right now, okay? Deal with it. All right? We don't have enough room. Blame Twitch for their polls. All right. Right? Let's have a look now. So if you are Australian, just put Oceania. I'm sorry. Okay. America. Mostly American right now. That makes sense. We're in the American time zone. It is Twitch's fault. USA. Okay, Well, we have all of the Americas is such a huge amount of the population that watches Twitch mainly. So this lines up actually. 7% Oceania, 10% Asia, 14% Europe. I'm surprised. This is a bad time zone for Europeans to be awake at. It's like 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. for most Europeans. So thank you for showing up. I guess. Thank you. I appreciate it. And then obviously I don't have a huge following in Africa. I'm not surprised by that. Not a lot of people in Africa wake up to watch the streams. And then mostly Americans. Mostly Americans. No Antarcticans here, which I don't know what they call people. There is no people from Antarctica. That's why. Yeah, Brazil is huge. I would be curious if we split the Americas up, if Twitch had given us more options in the poll. I would love to see the difference between North America and South America. Maybe we can ask that later on. Or mods, we could just poll it right now, but it wouldn't show up on the screen. I could ask that later on. Or mods, could we add that? Oh, I have to add it, right? I have to add it. Okay, I have to go. Oh, I have to go into the code. Oh, I'm going in the code chat. Do I have to refresh? Mods, do I have to refresh the program if I add a code? Okay. I can't remember. Oh, shit. No, how do I... Mods, how do I... Oh, shit. How do I do the... Is it tab? Not tab. How do I add another question? How do I end the question? Oh, shit. I'm typing enter and it isn't working. Look at what the... Oh, fuck. Cat commands? I'm editing the code, chat. How do I start... And they're like grouped together in like a drop down? How do I get out of this drop down? I'm stuck in the drop down menu. How do I do it, chat? I know, I'm copy and pasting the previous one, but it does it in the same bracket. Like it's doing it in the same question when I copy and paste it. Escape? No, it's not escape. What is it? What button do I press? Backspace? It's not backspace either. It's not enter. It's not shift enter. It's not tab. It's not... Stop telling me Alt F4. Chat, I know it's not Alt F4. Control dub. Tab control. And that doesn't seem right. Enter. Enter control. No. Fuck. Fuck. Let me set a screenshot to the mods. How do I get out of this? I know how to copy paste something, chat. I'm stuck. This code is like in a group, and if I copy paste it, just copy paste it into the group, and I need it to not do that. What? He doesn't know what it means. Oh my god. Control W just saves it. Oh my god. No. This is such pain. Why am I like this? Mods, help me out here. I'm just gonna... It copies it like this. It's in the same question. How do I get it separate? When I press enter, it keeps it in the same group. Well, I need to know, checks, if we want to add questions later. Backspace. Enter what? Backspace just... Enter backspace just deletes it and keeps it in the same question. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sumasen. Sumasen. Unless I... How do I leave? Oh, I have to... What if I do... Wait, if I do...
CDawgVA.
This is so scuffed. I'm sorry, chat. 1 second. I think I got it. Oh, it's because I can't insert it in between. Oh my lord. Okay, I got it working. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I think I got it working now. Okay, if I refresh this... Okay, do I have to run the exe again, chat? I probably do. Let's run the exe again. Sorry, chat. I think I got it working now. I basically couldn't insert the line in between. I had to add it at the bottom. Alright. Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. Just say none if you're not North or South America. Alright, got it. So if you're North America, put that one. If you're non, you can just put none if you want. And then South America if you want to do the bottom. No Central? Okay, I'll add... Oh my god. Alright, hold on, I'll add Central. Oh my... Alright, I'm adding Central. Alright. Fuck you guys. Making me edit code again. Alright. Alright, I'm adding in... I'm not... Central America is a myth. It doesn't exist. You can't convince me, chat. Alright. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta end the poll. Okay. Alright, there we go. What happened to Asia? No, don't worry about it. We're just trying to find out. This is just for the Americas. Because it was the biggest amount was the Americas. So we're trying to find out in the Americas, which one is the most populated. And it does seem like North America, as we would expect, is the most populated. USA #1. All right, guys. All right, calm the fuck down.
What about hell?
Okay.
Puerto Rico.
Okay, well, okay. I think, well, we already have Brazil, and that's in South America. So you can just click South America if you're now. Oh my. All right. Okay. We basically 69%. Okay, you guys got 69%. You managed to keep it at that. Congrats. Whoa, what happened to that 3? Whoa. Okay, alright, so 69% of the Americas are North American. Alright, got it. I'm pretty sure more of you voted there than we previously had. Alright, okay. Next question. Alright. So, another question that you'll find on the census very commonly is your racial or ethnic background. So let's find out what is the racial background of most of my viewers. Why not? Let's see where most of you line up. Chat, no. Chat, what is wrong with you? Why? I am just asking what about mixed? Other, I guess. Other, or I don't know, pick your favorite. I don't know. I can't sympathize with you. How does it work? What? I have no idea. Wait, I only have 5 options, chat. All right. Mostly white, which makes sense. I think you have to be white to laugh at half of my bad jokes. We have 4% black, 24% Asian, 19% Hispanic or Latino, and other at 6%. Where's Catgirl? Oh my. Catgirl is not a race! Filipinos. Filipinos, very loud majority, or I guess in this case they would be a minority. Against. Why am I saying against? Don't say the word against the whites. Well, it looks like the whites are winning. Oh wow! God damn it, Connor. Connor said, don't cancel it. Chat, I'm just trying to find out here. This question mainly goes off the previous one. You know, we can pretty much surmise what a general race makeup the audience will be based on the countries, right? I mean, that makes sense. Cancel. Oh my. Cancelled for saying race. F1 drivers be like, I can't say the word race. Eagle is my Eagle is my race and you're a first time chatter. Okay. All right. And you're a Twitch partner. All right. Okay. Well, that's okay. All right. Cancel for those Attack on Titan takes. All right. Okay. Well, we have a interesting makeup. We have, let's inspect all the numbers here. Let's have a look, shall we? We have 45% of my audience today, from 10,000 viewers here. 45% of them, nearly 2,000 votes, are white. We have 200 votes, 4% of the audience today, saying they are black or African American. 25% I don't know why I was like, what is that? Numbers? 25% Asian, just over 1,000 in the chat, and we have 19% that are Hispanic or Latino at 800, and we have 7% saying other, nearly 300 votes. So a pretty interesting makeup, which I think this goes in line with the results that we saw on the prior questions. It does kind of follow the makeup of the audience watching today. What I would be super interested in seeing is that if I did this in my evening, would the answers change significantly with a different audience? Because we'd have a lot more Southeast Asian viewers, we'd have a lot more, we'd have a lot more Australian, we'd have a lot more European viewers as well. So I would be interested to see if it changed much. I'm down to do this again and see how these answers change between the different crowds. I think it'd be really fun to see. It also sucks that we unfortunately can't represent everyone perfectly. We do have to kind of do these big, giant groups that some people just don't fit into. We have 5 options in the polls.
Disenfranchised people who Connor disrespected.
I can only do so much. I can only do 5. Blame Twitch. If Twitch allowed me to do 8, I'd do 8. All right. Also, it's Monday. It would change on the weekend. Yeah, I'm doing this on a Monday. And Sunday evening for Americans. So it's kind of, we are getting like peak American audience here and really bad audience kind of makeup for my time zone. And I think it would change quite a lot. So I really do want to do this again. Next question. A question that has never caused any problems ever. Are you religious? Simple answer, yes or no.
Viva Latino Americana.
I know there's a lot more nuance to this question, but I just wanted to see if people would identify as more yes than no. What this means to you, I am not going to define this for you. It's just totally up to you if you feel like you identify as a religious person. Obviously, there are tons of different makeups and different kind of agnostics and all that kind of stuff, but generally, would you identify as religious? That's kind of what I'm asking. We're all heathens. There are a lot of us who are not religious here. Most saying no. So far is catgirl. Now, stop asking about catgirls. Catgirls are not to be represented here. Odin is my god. Okay, all right. Oh Jesus. What religion counts? I'm not asking what religion you belong. Do you identify as religious?
Literally my family just left for Sunday church and I stayed, so... Kek.
So no, I assume you put no. I didn't answer this one, but I would identify as no as well. Wookie Monster, thank you for the 10, by the way. That's kind of about what I expected. Honestly, a little more religious than I thought, honestly. I thought, obviously, in a lot of countries, a lot of European countries and a lot of North American countries, religion is becoming less popular with young people. And obviously, but our demographic is a little different. You're Jaegerist? Okay, well, okay. That's just war crimes. So, depending on which country you live in, this also is very different. Because some countries, the expectation to be religious is a lot different. I know that in, like, I have a few friends from Malaysia, and in Malaysia, your religion is on your ID card, which is kind of interesting. I couldn't imagine that. It does seem kind of intense. Same in Indonesia. Yeah, a lot of countries, there is a lot of pressure to be religious. Whether or not people are... The tough thing about this question is that I think some people are a little bit religious, but don't really fully commit to everything that religion has to offer sometimes. And that can kind of make them feel like, especially if someone else is super religious, they're like, I'm not really religious, but I'm, you know, kind of... especially if you're from a place where the expectation is that you must be religious and everyone around you is very religious. Sometimes you're like, I don't feel like I'm that intense about this. Based, yeah. Well, I know a lot of people that when they move to different countries, from super religious countries, they're like, yeah, I'll eat some pork. Double cheeseburgers are pretty good. So yeah. But each to their own. All right. Another question. What about you then, Connor? I'm not religious at all. I don't know if this is like a UK thing, but I know that we have a very, very high rate of non-religious young people. I don't know if it's because the UK is absolutely surrounded by churches and religious stuff non-stop. I think a lot of people in the UK just ended up not being very religious. I think it's like a general European trend of young people is that we just don't think the religion was that good. Especially after a lot of the controversies that's happened in a lot of the European Christianity things that happened, you know. Great rap there. They had a really tough time past few years. They've not been doing so good. Anyway, enough about that. A non-religious question. All right, next up, chat. What is your primary mode of transportation for daily activities? You know, you need to get somewhere. I know some people have different ones. You know, I kind of do all three. But if you had to pick what was your main way of getting around, what is it? Is it a car? Is it public transport? Is it bicycle? Or is it walking? Obviously, you know, pick the main one you use. So primary. So yeah, let us know. Let us know which one you use. All right, a lot of cars. America representing it here for sure. Where's motorcycle? I guess you would probably be put in the bicycle category. I forgot. Wait, yeah. Southeast Asia is like, allow me to introduce myself. And Italy, I guess, and some other countries. I guess you would just click the bicycle category or something. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. We only have so many, chat. Wait, we could have. Wait, hold on, chat. Hold on. Let me end the poll. Hold on. Okay, fine. Hold on. I can fix this. I can fix him. Hold on. I can edit the code live. I forgot I'm a hackerman's. I forgot I was born to hack. Hold on, this is question 12. Let me do it. Alright, I can do it, chat. Alright. Born to hack. That's my username. On World of Warcraft. Alright, code running. Boom. What is your primary mode of getting around? We got a motorcycle in there now. We're not doing boats. You don't get a vote. That's sick that you get to boat to wherever you're going.
100
but you don't do that.
Again. Where is the private plane option?
Okay, alright, okay. You gotta walk to the jet, okay? Click walk. You gotta walk on the tarmac. Uber, that would be car. Skateboard, stop. Stop trying to nitpick my polls. All right. I'm kind of sad. There's not a lot of bicycling going on. I feel kind of hurt, you know? You levitate. No, you don't. I'll click one. My primary mode of translation is also... It's walking or bicycle for me, but I do get a lot of taxis and I do use public transport. I'll click bicycle. I'll help out the bicycle gang. Let's have a look at the... Oof. Yeah, there is a... I think that is the Americas are kind of pulling the car forward here. But I'm glad to see there's a lot of public transport use being used. We have 21% of the audience saying they get around with public transport, which I think is good. Thank God that, you know, it's not all cars. We have 2,200 votes for car, 800 for public transport, 21% of the vote. Just a measly 123 votes. 3% of the audience saying bicycle. Hey, we're trying, guys. We're trying our best here. We're the best for the environment right now. We get around at a good pace, and we exercise, and hey, we get to ride a sick bike. 4% saying motorcycle at 151% of the vote. More than bicycle. I'm kind of surprised. But it makes sense. In a lot of cities, it really is the only way to get around fast. And 479 of you are 13% of votes saying walking. That's good to hear. It's good that a lot of people are walking all the time. Staying healthy. One of the worst things you can do in life is sit all day. So, aka my job. Apparently, it's really bad for you if you just sit around all day. Connie didn't add work from home. Well, you still have to get around, right? So if you're getting around at some point, what do you do? So that's interesting to see. I'm kind of shocked. I really thought that car wouldn't be that much. I thought car would be like 40%, and there'd be a lot more public transport, or at least more walking, bicycle. But yeah, it's kind of a blowout. Another question that you'll see very commonly on the census is about health and how healthy you are, and how I suppose you identify in that fashion. So the next question is about that. Do you have any long-term health conditions or disabilities? This is a question that is very common to see on censuses, and I'm just curious to know how many of my viewers would say that, you know, they're healthy or they have any health conditions. I'm genuinely curious. I'm old. I don't think that counts. You also don't have to answer. There's a prefer not to say. Health conditions can be anything.
So far, it looks like you should target your content to a 27-year-old white office middle manager named Kevin who lives with his mom in Redondo Beach, California.
I will. Mental health. I believe for this, if I'm not mistaken, I believe if you had a long-term mental health condition, it would be in the yes category. I think. Again, I'm not sure. I think it's totally up to your interpretation of the question. Is catgirl a disability? Yes. Yes, that is a disability. It's also, you don't have to answer. You know, if you don't know what you want to answer, it's fine. I'm just curious to know. And you know, I wanted to get very normal census questions in here before we start getting weird ones. I think it's also just intriguing to know these questions. And I imagine that there would be a lot of, you know, because nowadays that finally mental health is being diagnosed properly, that there's probably a fair amount of mental health votes in that yes section. I have a long-term sub to you. Does that count? Okay, that's mean. Yes, that would be a yes. Okay, what is this text-to-speech you just loaded in? I'm going to see it in a second.
My doctor recently diagnosed me as degenerate after seeing my sub to you. Does that count?
Okay. So 37% of you saying yes. I had no expectation of what the answers would be for this one. This is because I generally just don't know. This is a question that I feel like, at least in your daily life, who you surround yourself with could really change your perception of how many people have health conditions or disabilities. So it's always intriguing to know on a more general sense, because we all interact with each other here. We all know nothing about each other. And so maybe we should be a bit more nicer to each other, guys. We're all going through something.
As an Asian student, I'm always mentally unstable. Okay.
Well, you have something. Yeah. You got a final boss lurking behind you. Yeah, I think it's just nice to put into perspective sometimes that, man, everyone's got something going on in their life, whether it be a long-term health condition or maybe there's some kind of difficulty in other aspects of your life. That, you know, everyone has always got something, so always try and give people the best time that you can give people, and just be a great influence on everyone. Anyway, point being, 37% of you said
trash anime takes count as a disability.
Okay, my trash anime takes do not count as a disability. All right. Attack on Titan final season. Okay, don't worry about it. 37% of you said yes. 15% of you said that you do have a long-term health condition or disability. 61% of you said no. 2,500 of you, and 3% of you, 100 of you said that you preferred not to say, which is totally fine. You could also not answer as well. It's completely fine. So I imagine maybe if there was some of the non-answers in there, might be out.
Named Kevin, I feel called out by the other donger.
Wait, are you actually? That's so funny. All right. Okay, question, chat. All right. Question. 61% of you are lying. Well, okay, as well, chat. I mean, the thing is that some people, they could have a long-term health condition. They also might just think they don't. It is purely up to if you've been diagnosed and stuff like that, you know. This is a lot harder than you think to get the answer to this. You think it would be an easy yes or no, but it's very tough. So it was interesting to see what people think. I'm also kind of curious to see after we've had that conversation how much it would change the answer. Fuck it, let's see. Let's see if people would change their answer much. I'm interested to see if after that conversation, talking about it a little bit more, people would change your answer a little bit. What? Wait, it's changing so much. Huh? Wait, that's crazy. What? Wait, it like flipped. Some of you are like, all right, well, I watched CDawg, so everyone is saying yes now. Okay, all right, okay. I think chat is a lying a little bit, maybe, but I don't know. We all are. Okay. All right, okay. It's basically changing to even now. Near enough. Okay, people are self-diagnosing on the fly. Please don't self-diagnose. Please get a professional not to diagnose you, so that you don't self-diagnose, because that often doesn't help anyone. All right. Interesting change. It kind of flipped a little bit. All right. Okay, next question. We're going to start doing some of the dumb ones, all right, chat? Let's census you about some of the dumb stuff, all right? Level with me, chat. Bone in or bone out? Where are we? We got a new graphic now, by the way. Are we bone in or bone out? Chicken, how are we feeling? How are we feeling on this one? You're vegetarian. What, they do vegetarian bones. This is about pizza? What do you think it's about? It's about chicken. It's about chicken. Bone in or bone out? Where do you lie? Oh shit, yes or no? Oh shit, oh yeah, wait, hold on. Wait, mods, we did it wrong. Wait, mods, you guys wrote the question wrong. I'm not taking blame for that one. That one wasn't me. All right, let me fix it. Yes or no? That's like, how old are you? Yes or no? Okay, all right. All right. That's funny. How old are you? Yes. Okay. Thank you for that. All right. Okay. Ready, chat? All right, now that you know the question and the fun little graphic, can we appreciate the graphics for a second? Amazing, right? They're so cute. All right. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Are you bone in or are you boneless, gang? Let's find out. All right. Okay. Now, we have to bear in mind, chat. Generally, in America, North America, people prefer boneless lately. There is a big boneless trend. And obviously, as we've seen, there is a majority American audience here today. Obviously, I think if we were polling Southeast Asians, I think this would be a blowout. Wait, you made a mistake. It's literally just chicken. Chat, I don't know. It's up to you, chat. You tell me where you lie. Where do you lie on the question? Are you bone in or are you boneless? Where do you stand? Ribs. Okay. Wait, what the fuck what is happening? Huh? What, the graphics went crazy. All right, pie chart. Let's see if the pie chart. All right, we're getting a lot of votes in. Is it about sex? It's not about sex. How would it be about? What are you talking about? You do both. Okay. Boneless won. Southeast Asians are seething right now. They can't even envision a world of boneless chicken. To them is a joke. Southeast Asians are very passionate about this. I know this because every single time at any trash taste event, here's how it plays out, chat. White guy comes up to me, boneless. He's like, I love boneless. A guy from Southeast Asia walks up to Gon. He's like, damn, I love bone-in. It is always like that. Every single time. White person comes up to me, tells me boneless. Asian or Southeast Asian person goes up to Gon, says bone-in. With my accent, it sounds like boning. We've been boning. So yeah, let's look at the makeup. We have 2,500 votes for boneless and 2,100 votes for bone-in. 54% of the votes saying for boneless and 46% saying boneless. Bone-in, sorry. Kind of close. I mean, not, well, 10% difference nearly, but generally quite close. I actually, as much as I like boneless, like if you put a gun to my head, I'm going to pick boneless. I do like sometimes eating, I mean, I love wings. I love, especially in America, they do wings so good. I don't know what they do to their chicken in America, but they're huge. I just prefer boneless because I hate the mess. It's such an ordeal to get wings sometimes. And you know, hormones, yeah, they're putting some crazy shit in that chicken. I get chicken wings in Japan. I get like half a bite. In America, I get a full meat clump in my mouth from one side of the bone. Insane. Hormones going. So interesting to know. Glad to know. Next question. There are some more serious questions that will pop up. What is this question? Okay. Next question is a bit of a dumb one, but let's find out how you feel about this one, chat. Do you identify as a weeb? Are you a weeb? Would you say you're a weeb if someone asked you? Yes or no? You know, would you admit it? Would you say it? Definition? If someone comes onto the street to you right now, they just ask you, are you a weeb? No time to think. There's no definition. There's no time for definitions here. I'm retired. Okay, what does that mean? Does that mean yes? I'm literally in Japan right now. So, yes? No? Most people are siding towards yes right now, which is interesting. I watch your stuff. What does that... I mean, you can watch my stuff and not be a weeb. 42% saying no, and 58% saying yes. If we have to go to
anime convention to see you, then are we not all weeps?
I don't think everyone goes to see me. I think people some people just watch. I don't think they care about meeting me. But we have 42% saying no, so far. About to lock in the final votes. And yes wins with 2,600 votes at 58%. And we have 42%, nearly 2,000 of the votes saying no. Interesting to see. A lot of people saying no, well, I feel like most people who are here probably watch anime or have some kind of knowledge of otaku topics, but not everyone does. A lot of my content doesn't involve it. So I imagine over time, we've probably got a lot of people who are more normal and don't understand a lot of the anime stuff, which is probably healthy. Please tell the lurkers to vote too. 3k out of 11k is such a small number. All right, lurkers, you hear me? Lurkers, vote. Lurkers, get involved. The poll is so easy to click. There you go. I told them. We do have about 4,000 people voting. We have 11,000 people here, so we can bump those numbers a little bit. You've been hanging out with Lud too much? That's where the weebs come from. Okay. All right. Okay, well, yeah, that's... I would have expected more weebs again, but I think that's a good amount. All right, next one. It's about me. You know, a lot of you presumably watch me, so there's a few questions about my content there and what kind of content you might enjoy from me. The next question being, what is your favorite genre of content that I do? Is it IRL? Is it gaming? Community focused? Like this one? Or charity events? Or none of the above? It could just be any. Who? Okay, all right. Stop. You don't have to who me. Why we who? This is stream content only, by the way, not my main channel. So, if you like Apex, it'd be gaming. If you like the cyclothons, wouldn't technically be counted an IRL. It'd be more charity event, and like major projects. Think about like the RV trip. That would be a major project, even though that's technically IRL as well. That's a kind of tough category. Anyway, we'll run it. Community events are like this one too, where you guys get involved. Fear and Hunger, for example, would be gaming. All right, so let's run it. We have a new graphic as well. Look at this one. Little references to us. All right, there we go. So they are coming in. Gaming, a lot of IRL.
Would you consider me a weeb if I love looking at people's cosplay but haven't watched an anime since Code Geass? Where is the cosplay content question?
This is not main channel. We can add a main channel one in if you guys want. Where's collab? Collab would probably be under gaming, I suppose, as well. Like Iron Mouse streams would probably be under gaming most of the time, or IRL, because it's like we can add a main channel one in right now if you guys want to. I can add one in. How about all? You just do none as well. None could be all. It's kind of hard to answer this question because there's so much overlap. Like the IRL does include like cyclothons, but it's also charity events, so it's kind of hard to really get it down. Let's add one. Okay. Okay. Why have I got this? No. Oh, Mods is doing the thing again. I can't add another question. Oh, there we go. I added it. I think. Yeah, I think I added it. Okay. Okay, what is your favorite sort of a main channel genre? Okay, let's add a bunch. Those are kind of the main three. I feel like that's kind of the main stuff. I'll add other. Okay. Let me run it. Alright, so we have most people enjoying the IRL, which is a bit of a shame because right now IRL in Japan is going through it a little bit with all the nuisance people, or meiwaku YouTuber as they call them in Japan, nuisance YouTubers. They've coined a word for it. It's so bad right now.
The IRL streams where you wander around Tokyo with Chris, Pete, Rob are amazing.
Yeah, I do love doing them. I do want to do it again. I'm just a bit cautious about it right now. I'm really trying my best to not step on any toes, just because unfortunately Japan right now is on hypersensitivity to it, and they are nitpicking everything. Any single foreign YouTuber that does something wrong, they are talking about it on the news. And I won't do anything wrong, but I just don't even want to be considered in the same list. So I'm just kind of... Also, it was summer, and it was pretty bad. So 40% of you saying IRL, which I do expect, because a lot of people really enjoy the IRLs. Fun fact, IRL streams on Twitch do quite well, but the YouTube videos normally don't do as well as some other streams, which is kind of interesting to think about. I don't know why that is. Gaming, 27%, with 1,300 votes. Community events like this one, 8% have 300 votes. Charity and major events have 1,000. Think of like the charity auction, stuff like that. And then none of the above has 100. Gaming can be anytime. True.
My favorite genre is you torturing yourself for charity. It's like watching a masochist Mr. Rogers.
Okay. Thank you. All right. Now, to build on that question, talking about my main channel, the channel that I've been doing for years, I didn't add the cosplay video in here because I haven't done this in a while. So that would be under other. What is your favorite main channel genre? Wacky Weekends, Crane Game, Kaho Craziness, other general videos. Other general videos means like everything else. What do you enjoy the most? What are you enjoying the most? Wacky Weekend is a fan favorite. Not surprised. People do love their Wacky Weekends. Keep us updated. Let us know. Wait, what's main channel? The channel I uploaded on last night. I've worked in a cat bar with an ex-gravure model who was very funny. It was a great time. It was a fun time.
I love the Dadus and Emily collab videos with the drawing and questions.
Oh, those are fun too. Those are going in the other, I suppose. So if you like the Crane, so if you like the cosplays or you like the Emily and Dadus collabs, that would go in the other. No all option. Well, you know, it's a big one. Yeah, Wacky Weekend being the favorite here is not surprising. Not surprising at all. And Crane Games also pulling their weight. Kaho Craziness also up there. It makes sense. All right, let's oh god. Okay. Next question. Another one about the channel and about you, the viewers. You know, a lot of the time on Twitch, one of the major functions of Twitch is about subbing. And I want to know if you're subscribed to CDawgVA. If you are, what tier? Or if you're not, you're not. So let me know. Okay. The first option is yes, I scam myself into tier 3 subbing. The second option is yes, I'm a tier 2 sub. Yes, I'm a tier 1 sub. No, not subscribing, but considering it. And the final option is not a subscriber, and I don't plan to subscribe. All are valid. 4% of you are tier 3s. There's no shot. And if you're a primer, you're just a tier 1. If you're not a sub, you can also just put the last one. 4 votes for tier 2. Lamau, the 5th option. Listen, no, I like the 5th option. That's great for me because that means there's more money to be made. I'm joking. Enjoy your content, but I barely subscribe. No. Dude, I want to preface this right now. I do not want people to sub if you just don't sub. In general, you could just watch. Just watching is the best thing. Like, I mean this wholeheartedly.
The gaming VODs are nice to have on in the background to sleep.
Nice, thank you.
Or etc. IRL streams have so many elements that I don't want to miss.
Good to know.
So I'm always sure to just be in stream for those.
Oh, nice, good. If you don't want to sub, or you cannot sub, or you're not interested in it, that's totally fine. For me, the most important thing you can do as a viewer is just watch. If you just show up, that is worth so much more than anything else. And that's great. I have other ways that I try to make the streams profitable that don't rely on you guys giving. I don't want you guys to have to feel like you have to give for the content to do it. None of you could sub, and I'll still do these streams. So basically, if you want to sub, I really appreciate it, but there's absolutely no pressure on you to do so. I say this all the time.
I can't waste my money making fun of the Welshman with subbing.
Okay, well, that's true.
Twitch Turbo Gang.
Also, Twitch. Okay, well, Twitch Turbo, you actually don't need to. That's why I rely a lot on sponsors, because I don't want to rely on viewers most of the time if I don't need to. So yeah, I'm gonna log off. Okay, well, I need you guys to watch though, because please stay. Please stay. Normally, the reason why if you watch is because then if there's more viewers, I can then ask sponsors, hey, more money, please, so I can do these crazy events. I need to build a wall that is white and it costs $60,000 for some reason. Please give me money. So yeah, that's cool. I built a wall, chat. Did you guys forget already? I built a wall. I built a wall already. And it costs $60,000. All right. So most of you aren't subbed. Obviously, we expect that. Most viewers cannot sub for obvious reasons. It is expensive to do so, and paying $5 a month in most, I think is the average of $6, is a lot for just one channel. Obviously, I appreciate massively the 22% there that have said that they have subbed.
Can you explain the dividends and benefits of investing a sub in you as a Sigma?
The dividends are you occasionally get a cool cyclothon and a charity auction that you have a cool little badge in the chat for. And you get emotes. The emotes are pretty fun. You would sub at your port. No, don't sub. Shout out to the 58 of you who are tier 3s, or said you are. I swear that's not accurate. There's no way there are 3 of you that are tier 3. I don't believe it. 1% of you, sorry. 22% of you that are tier 1. 0% of you that are tier 2s. There's really no benefit to being a tier 2.
There's a viral video on TikTok about you finger mashing in Mario Party, and because of a fake caption, everyone thinks you're married to Emmerich UK. Sub and Patreon is like an investment to you.
What? What? There is a viral TikTok of me button mashing? Huh? Can you link me? I want to see this. What the fuck? Sub and Patreon is like an investment. Yeah, I mean, if you sub or Patreon, you're basically saying, hey, I like what this guy does. I want to see where it goes. It might go nowhere. It might go somewhere. I try to make it always go somewhere with the fun little events. Like when I started streaming Apex, you know, we didn't know where it was going to evolve to. Even I don't know where it evolved to, but you know,
long to unsub now.
Appreciate it, Bone Man. And 46% of you aren't subbed, which is actually kind of less than I was expecting. Obviously, we have a lot of subs who watch the streams. For example, right now I have exactly, don't change this, 6,900 subs. Exactly. Nice. 69. I'm not kidding. And then Amadio Rising just ruined it with the 20 months. Okay, well, someone had to ruin it. Thank you for the 20 months up there. Am I in the census? You are. Nice. Most of the viewers aren't subs. So if I have a stream that has like this many viewers and we end the stream, I think throughout the stream, if it's a 5-hour stream, 6-hour stream, we'll have 100,000 viewers unique maybe, right? So obviously most people aren't subbed, which is what you expect. But obviously this is also interesting because most of the people who are participating, who are actively sitting here and engaging with the stream, chatting in chat, have a higher chance of being subbed, right? That just makes more sense. There are a lot more people who are more casual watchers, who probably who are not interacting, maybe watching the background, second months of content. But you know, it's always interesting to think about. I do want to see this viral TikTok though. I am now intrigued. You've piqued my interest. DM it to a mod. Send it to a mod, and then the mod can ping me. I'm interested to see now. Okay, next question. Another question about how you watch me. How often do you watch me? Any of my content. It could be main channel. I guess Trash Taste could be included here as well. How often do you watch anything that I'm involved in? Is it several hours a day, few hours a week, only during special CDawgVA streams, rarely once a month or less, or you don't watch me at all? In brackets, it says based. I don't think it's very based to not watch me at all. Okay, that's only VODs. Well, yeah, I mean, that would be in there. I'm impressed that there's not a lot of variation. A few hours a week is still a lot to watch, and only during special CDawgVA streams is kind of low. There's kind of, I probably should have put more of a middle ground in between here. Because you could do like an hour or two a week, right? Not even, you do like an hour a week. Not even, you know. Whenever you release a video, I'm interested in, to be honest. Yeah, there's a healthy variance here that could go on, and I feel like I don't watch CDawgVA at all. Okay, well, that's not true because you're here. I don't stream every day, but I have a lot of content that goes out. Like, there's always, I'd say, like, there's more days where there's content of me than there's not, which is kind of scary to think about. Because, you know, there's Trash Taste, there's the streams, the VODs of the streams, there's the CDawg channel, there's the CDawgVA channel. Even though I'm not uploading on that channel all the time, we have the shorts, there's clips every day. So there's always something on YouTube that you can watch if you want to. I'm impressed that there are people who watch a few hours a week. That's awesome to hear. Thank you. I appreciate that I'm able to engage you that much. I'm very impressed that I can hold you guys for that long. I don't know what I'm doing right, but I appreciate it. 69%. Nice. Nice. Hold on. Nice. Trash Taste users. I mean, if you watch Trash Taste, it's probably going to bump this up a little bit. What we could do here is we could change the wording of the question.
I am literally paid to watch you every day.
Tizen, you have to watch me every day. I'm so sorry. Tizen edits my TikTok shorts. The amount of people watching your streams have a bias towards people who... Yeah, absolutely. If you're watching the streams, I would argue you're in the higher likelihood of watching more of me than less of me. Because this is like the most... The stream is like the most intense form of content I probably put out there that you would watch more of me of. Okay. One that I'm gonna ask, but I don't use this, so I don't expect any people to be using this much. I have a Discord. Do you use it? Do you use it often? Are you an active member of the Discord? I participate in some discussions led to content. No, I'm not involved in CDawgVA's Discord. Used to be part of the Discord, but not anymore. Even I'm not a part of my own Discord, so I kind of don't expect you to be. I do not promote my Discord at all. We're just throwing it in here because why not? Yeah, that seems about right. That 90% of you would say no. That seems about what I'd expect. I just want to witness the moment you turn bald.
You have put One Piece to shame.
What the fuck, guys? What the fuck? Let's have a look at this in the pie chart. It's all getting crushed. This makes sense. I mean, I pretty much don't do anything on Discord ever. So it makes sense. I'm surprised that 10% of you are in some discussions or related. My normal recommendation to viewers is don't join my Discord. So yeah, that's a fair question. Not really too much to talk about there, except maybe the 2% that used to be part of it and left, which is kind of me. That's where I would be. 87 of you. All right. Another question regarding subs, because it's just interesting to find out. Have you ever donated gifted subscriptions or thrown bits during a live stream? This could count for the charity events as well. If you've ever donated anything on any of the streams ever, or gifted subs, or thrown bits during a stream, have you ever done it? If you have you done it regularly? Have you done it occasionally? No, I haven't gifted subs. I've considered supporting, but haven't done so yet. We should have an option for just no. I don't know why we haven't had that. Oh wait, there is an option for no. Just no, I haven't. Yeah, that's there. This is about what I was kind of expecting, is what I would probably say. Okay, we have the TikTok. What the? Dog memes. What the fuck? Why do I have to do a capture to get on TikTok? Stop. What the fuck? This has so many likes. What the fuck? There's someone put a weird ass caption on. What the fuck is this? Okay. I'll show you guys after this poll. Okay. Have you ever donated gifted subscriptions or thrown bits? Most people have voted no, they haven't, which makes sense. It lines up. 23% have said that yes, they've made occasional donations or used bits or cheers during the streams. 1% said yes, I regularly do it. Obviously, regularly doing it is up for interpretation what that means, but it makes sense that it wouldn't be popular, obviously. Obviously, it is difficult to regularly do it. Let's have a look at the breakdown, shall we? And 21%, 700 people, said that they've considered supporting, but haven't done so yet. I will say, chat, I will probably do a kind of casual charity event at the end of this year at some point, because I need to do that, because I want to hit my goal of raising $1 million this year for charity. And I'm about $100,000 off, so I do want to do one more fun little charity event this year. Emma is the 1% here, by the way. That TikTok is actual brain rot. It is actual brain rot, because what the fuck? What the actual fuck is this TikTok? All right, let me pull up a window capture here. I don't know. Okay, look at this shit. What the fuck is this? Don't ask why I married him. Okay. Check this shit out. This is just me using my nose. Oh. You get in a 6-second time. That was on my nose. 0.93. Yeah, I don't know who added that caption. I'm like, cringe account added that caption to it. What the fuck? You is not married. That's CDawgVA. Same. Bro, when he get married? I knew I recognized him. Guys, I'm taking a guess here. CDawg is married now? When did that happen? CDawgVA isn't married. Married spelled incorrectly. Alright, well, me when I'm about to fabricate, me when I'm feeling devious, I'm about to make fake captions up. It has, I don't know how many views it has, but it has, check this shit out, 170,000 likes. That's insane. That means it has easily over like a few mil, like a mil or two. What the fuck? Still stealing my... I'm also crazy at button mashing my nose for some reason. Next up, another question about interacting with the streams in some way. It'll be less about me in just a moment, chat. Don't worry, don't worry. Have you ever interacted with CDawgVA through one of his streams or on his socials? Well, we're not going to count this poll, but if you're a regular chatter, you can say yes. No, I haven't had the opportunity to interact with him directly. I'm not interested in interacting with him. I'm not familiar with how to interact with him. You know, if you reply to the tweets or you're chatting in stream, whatever. You know, kind of like that, basically. If you're a regular here, you'd put yes. If you're not really here that often, you don't chat much, or if you reply to the tweets or anything like that, it's kind of really up for interpretation here. You can just say no. I'm not familiar with how to interact with him. You don't chat, you don't reply to tweets, you don't comment on YouTube. It's kind of, who is CDawgVA? Okay, well, you don't have to hit me with a who, okay? All right. So if you chat plenty, you'd be in the yes, which makes sense, because if you're voting in this poll, you are very much more inclined to be saying yes here, which makes a lot of sense. Easy Love gifted 5 subs. Thank you, appreciate it. Who? Okay, we don't have to who me, all right? We don't, okay, guys.
Wouldn't everyone be yes by interacting with this poll?
Well, this is more of an exception. Like, if you're a regular chatter, if you chat occasionally, you'd be like, I guess if you're, yeah, you kind of would be yes, mainly, but, you can also change it. They always ask who is CDawgVA, they ask how is he. So yeah, most people are saying yes, which makes sense, because if you're voting on a poll, you would.
Poll icons as keychains.
Yeah, we should do that. They are cute. This little monkey in the coffee is so cute. This makes sense. It's a kind of an even spread here. 40% saying that...
the gigackets that carry the stream videos.
They are the ones that you guys are going to carry this video on YouTube, so thank you. 1,300, 40% saying yes, you interact quite often on a live stream or social media. No, saying you haven't had the opportunity to interact. 20% saying, I'm not really interested in interacting with Connor. And 7% saying, I'm not familiar with how to interact, which is bullshit, because you just click yes on a poll. Right, next up, a fun question that I want to ask you guys. Obviously, you're all here in the streams today. You watch Twitch. That means you are a Twitch viewer of some kind. In daily life, I feel comfortable telling people I watch Twitch or live streaming content in general. Your mom asks you, what do you do? Do you feel comfortable telling people that you do? Let's find out if you feel comfortable saying that you watch Twitch, or you don't, or you'll never admit that you know.
Do
some
you
people
consider yourself a celebrity?
Okay, we're not asking me. We're not asking me, Lido. We're asking you. Do you feel comfortable telling people you watch Twitch? You know, some people don't. We're seeing that here. Some hell nahs here. You have a sub badge. You said a hell nah, and you got a 1 month sub. Oh, you might be a gift sub. We have 49 at the moment saying they're very comfortable. 31% saying, yeah, I'm comfortable. 16% they'd rather not tell people, and 4% saying they'd never tell people they watch Twitch. If I'm drunk, prob. Okay. This really does depend, because it really depends on your friend group. If you have a friend group that all watches Twitch, then it's easy. But if you have a friend group that doesn't, it's kind of like, I don't really want to tell them. Oh my god. My brother just sent me a pic saying, he's traveling to Japan right now, saying, he just went to a restaurant last night that specialized in burger meat. It's a hamburger. What the fuck? I'm alone, so I can't tell anyone. But like, maybe you go to work, you know, maybe you're at, if you're a student, you're at school, or you're talking to your parents, maybe you wouldn't feel comfortable telling people you watch Twitch, because you don't want to have to deal with telling them what it is, you know, just being like,
Your CDawgVA channel makes it easier to show people.
That is true.
Your main channel had some questionable stuff.
Does have some questionable stuff on there. It absolutely does. I like telling other people, other weebs, about the time I gave Connor a cursed Game Boy Advance cart. I watch streams, that's it. I work an office job, no one knows what Twitch is. Yeah, I mean, this is like a normal thing. Like, some people just don't know what Twitch is, you know, and you have to be a chameleon and blend in and not tell people what Twitch is, or just don't tell them what it is. So 48% of you have said that you do feel very comfortable telling people what Twitch is and that you watch it at 1,800. We also have...
If you don't show your parents Connor working at a strip club, you are a coward.
Okay. My parents know that video. They know it. They're chill with it. 32% of you saying you feel comfortable telling people what it is. You know, you're like, okay, I'll tell people, but I'm not like super thrilled about telling people. 1,200 of you saying that. And 16% of you prefer not to say. At 600 people. And 200 roughly people say that they would never tell people that they watch Twitch, at 4% of the vote. Which makes sense. You know, there has to be some people who don't really want to tell people. All right. Next up. Yeah, Americans generally don't care. Like, saying you watch streams is not crazy in America. There are a lot worse things you can do. Next up. Music is beeps and boops.
Is this census
yes
just
no?
to camouflage the 46th question in the census, aka am I balding chat?
No, there's no question about balding. Maybe we can add that in if you want there. Is music beeps and boops? Yes or no? Chat, let me know. How do you feel? Is music just beeps and boops? Okay. A lot of no's here. A lot of no's. Was expecting a few more yeses, but not bad. Okay. What do you mean? Is it just beeps and boops? Is it just noises to you? Do you feel anything? Music is art. Well, I'm not asking you specifically. I'm asking the chat as a whole. So is it beeps and boops? Why do I feel attacked? You cannot be serious. What do you mean? What do you mean? Is it just beeps and boops? Blasphemy, Connor. While 15% of you clearly think it is. This would be funny if I was able to just change the label of the graph here to so it swapped. 15% of you are dead. Listen, I'm voting yes right now. I'm helping.
Making beeps and boops last night.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you for that. 85% of you say that music is not just beeps and boops, and 15% of you, 550, saying it is just beeps and boops, as opposed to the 3,000.
Sorry, you have to find out you're an emotional leper on stream. Music is life.
Yeah, well, you know, most of you are saying that.
Kevin Penkin said it best. It is beeps and boops.
Composer Penkin, Kevin Penkin said that it is just beeps and boops, chat. So, you know. Next up, a question that I want to ask you guys. Because we found out your music taste. Chat, I could only pick 5 choices here, all right? There could have been more options here. So let me actually, I'm going to last minute change. I'm going to last minute change one of these. I'm going to last minute change. I got to change one of the answers real quick. I got to change it. Let me see. Okay. Okay. I'm going to change it. Right. Let's rerun the EXE. Restart this. Bold question? No, not a bold question. All right, chat. Which anime has the worst fan base? This is just an opinion. I just want to ask you guys. Which anime has the worst fan base, according to you guys? All right. We got One Piece, Attack on Titan, Dragon Ball, JoJo, My Hero Academia. My Hero is winning by a lot. But Attack on Titan is also pulling its weight, as well as JoJo's is last right now. But Dragon Ball and Attack on Titan have a neck and neck. But My Hero is just winning. It is just winning. You're not qualified. I have no idea. Who did I have last minute? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about who I had last minute. But either way, you guys are saying that My Hero Academia has the worst fan base by a mile, by a long shot. It's not even close. Where's SAO? Well, it's, you know. You guys reckon that the One Piece fandom is more toxic than JoJo's? So, we have the results, chat. 61% saying, look at that, that My Hero has the worst fan base. It's kind of not surprising. It's kind of notorious for having a rather bad fan base. Let's have a look at the numbers. My Hero has 2,229 of the vote, at 61% of the vote. Dragon Ball following with 13, and very closely Attack on Titan. YouTube thumbnail vote. No. That wouldn't be the thumbnail. The money one is way more interesting. And then we have One Piece, and then we have JoJo's. So, you know, it's kind of a consensus here that Attack on Titan... No, sorry. I mean, my consensus in my mind.
49% of those My Hero votes are My Hero fans.
That is true. My Hero fan base shipping anyone with a beating heart is crazy. True. So yeah, to know roughly what I expected here with this one. It's kind of notorious for some reason that My Hero Academia has a really bad fan base for some reason. Next question. I need to know this, chat. If we were to play a game, I gotta know. Between me and you, would you cheat in Monopoly? Or do you cheat in Monopoly? Just tell me, have you ever done it? Every time, occasionally, once, no, never. Do you cheat in Monopoly? I just gotta know. Some people do. Some people think it's a part of the game. Some people don't. You've never played. How do I cheat? There's a lot of ways to cheat. Very specific question. I just have to know, chat. You don't need to. Wow, look at this guy. He doesn't need to cheat. All right, so good. How do you cheat? Okay. You've clearly never played with certain people. Who cheats in Monopoly? Well, apparently 15% of people occasionally cheat. And 8% of people cheat every single time. And 7% of people have cheated once. But there are 70% of people who have never cheated. Guys, you've never played with a dodgy banker? What the heck? This is just society. This is society. This is just society right here. Well, 70% of people here play fair. They play a good game on a Monopoly, you know? It's the 8% of people that are bringing the game down. Why would I cheat? I gain nothing from cheating. You have to ask the other 30% here why they're cheating. You got to ask them. This is such a divisive question in chat. People are arguing so much about this one. Banker gets slipped to 500 every once in a while. You know, maybe he gets paid for his work in the job, you know. I listen, chat, I've cheated occasionally in Monopoly. I've occasionally cheated. Listen, if I'm the banker, when I was younger, I couldn't help myself. I would try and do some sleight of hand, get some cheeky 500 bills. 500s are too obvious there. People will catch you out. You gotta go with the hundreds. People don't notice the hundreds. Unsubbed. Listen, I was a little mischievous as a kid. I used to cheat a little bit of Monopoly, you know. You had to get the edge. But I'm a changed man now. I'm a changed man. I was a bit of a rascal. I don't cheat anymore in Monopoly. I don't need to. Welcome to the Champions Club. I am kind of impressed that 30% of you have said that you've cheated in Monopoly. I thought it would be less, actually. The next question is a very fun one, so don't go anywhere. I'm gonna go get a cup of tea very quickly, chat. So don't go anywhere. I will be right back. The Champions Club. Is that what we call ourselves when we cheat in Monopoly? You're just part of the Champions Club? Alright, chat. Don't go anywhere. We've got tons of more questions to go. You're not going to want to miss out on it, so don't go anywhere. We have so much more fun ones. And we have some serious ones coming back as well. So if you want more of the serious questions, you're missing those, they come back in, don't worry. So don't go anywhere. We're going to continue the census in just a moment. I'll be right back, chat. Be right back. Don't go anywhere. Be up. All right. Census goers, how are we doing? Let's continue with our census. Let's find out more about you guys. The next question is a fun one. This is, well, okay. I'll just say it, chat. Do you believe you are smarter than average? Yes, I'm average, or no? Interested to see what people say. Oh, okay. There is a interesting trend going on here. Smarter than some guys, just average. If I told you, are you smarter than average? How would you feel about that? Do a poll for dumber than average. What do you mean? We have 13% who said that they believe they're dumber than average. Bachelor's degree rise up. You could be average though. Like American average or what? Wait, what does that mean? Would you be higher if it was the American average? I don't know. What? Like I just say to you that question, what does it make you feel? Like, well, hold on now. If we're talking about
you at least.
Whoa. Okay. Again, if I say okay, all right. If I say American, okay, fine. Okay, fine, chat. Let me rephrase it. Do you believe you are smarter than the average American? Let's see if okay. Do you believe you're smarter than the average American? Let's repoll it. All right. Okay. Well. Okay, chat. That's it. Come on. What? What is this? What is this? It doesn't take... Oh, my lord, chat. You've been to America, right? Most of the people voting here are Americans. Look at the graph. Most of the Americans... So Americans... When Americans hear that other countries involved, they're like, well, I mean, I don't really want to compete against, the average... the average Swiss person, for sure, but... Average American? Oh, yeah, I'm... 100%. Yeah, I'm smarter than average.
I know where Wales is on the map.
Have you seen Mississippi? I know where Wales is on the map. All right. Okay. No. All right. Come on.
Yes,
okay.
I am. And I've lived in America most of my life.
Oh, God. You just tell an American, like, do you think you're smarter than the average European? Like, well, I mean, they know other countries, eh? Okay. All right. So... Most people in chat, when you ask them if they're smarter than average, as we saw in the prior one, they thought on average they were. Very close after that, where most people thought they were average. And then about, I think it was 15% of people thought they were dumber than average. Not dumber than average. Not less smarter than average. And if you ask people, do they believe if they are smarter than the average American, 84% of people say yes. Which feels unfair to ask. All right. Those who voted no are smarter. Well, there is a common theory for this that states that most people who think they are smarter than average are, in fact, not smarter than average.
I'm probably the only one qualified to say yes, I'm smarter than average, lol.
Well, I suppose if you have a PhD, Coronis, I suppose PhD is... Yeah, you probably can say that. Next question. So, if to all those people who believe they're smarter than average... let's find out, a few things about you. I would eat food I've dropped on the floor. Solids. Solids only. Just wondering. You guys are smarter than average, right? This only counts for solids, because I don't think I want to include, like, tea. There are a lot of you who are saying 5-second rule here. That is. It is. Let me slurp it off the floor. I'd slurp tea off the floor. Well, you belong in the yes regardless category. 5 seconds. I am shocked at this. I am so shocked at the outcome here. Admittedly, if I dropped a pizza on the floor, there is a strong urge to want to pick it up, but if it's so dirty, I can't. It does depend on the floor a little bit. But let's just say on average. Oof. Like if it's a carpet, you drop it on a carpet, you pick it up, there's so much shit on it. It's like, no. But yeah, does depend. A chip I might eat. It really depends, but on average, you guys are saying that this is crazy. No shot. So, on average, chat, 87% of you. No, sorry, no, I read this wrong. I read the slightly wrong way. On average, 66% of you would eat something if it's dropped on the floor. That is a lot of you. Someone is saying in the chat, it is legit how you build a stronger immune system for your body. I'm gonna have to fact check that. Corodius, you might want to help that guy out with your PhD knowledge. That's not how it works. Food is expensive. It is. We need some fact checks on a lot of this stuff. You didn't specify what floor. Okay. I mean, it wouldn't change much anyway, I don't think. People have their opinions. So, generally, 66% of you saying that you would eat food that has been dropped on the floor. More than I expected. Some of you guys, I know some of you guys are nasty. I know some of you guys. Full carpet in an office, drop a pizza, hair and shit on it, pick the hair off, bite it. I know you would. Next question. I should have answered that one. I probably would have said... I think I would have said 5-second rule. It really depends on the food, but it's really hard. A lot of you are kind of nasty. Next up, a question that you often get asked on every single health question in Japan. Do you drink alcohol? If so, how much? How much do you drink? Do you drink alcohol? There's a never there. There's more than once, more than twice a week, once a week, on special occasions, or never. I will have to answer this. I'll put it in the more than twice a week. Probably.
Downgoing again just to say eating something off the floor is not how you build immunity.
Yeah, that is not how you do it.
One bacterium to cause havoc. Vaccines is how you safely and reliably build immunity.
Does sadness count as special occasions? I don't think so. British drinking. Japan. There's also... there are some people who obviously don't drink alcohol at all, ever, for various reasons. It really depends where you live in the world. This question will change dramatically. Surprisingly, when I went to America, I realized also a lot of Americans don't drink on average. A lot of Americans only drink on special occasions.
Where's the alcoholic option?
Well, that would be the more than twice a week, probably. And obviously there are all other kinds of vices that you can get. But in Japan, I think this would look very, very differently. It might be flipped in Japan. To the other way. Let's have a look at it on the bar chart. You don't like the taste of alcohol. That's very valid. Is there a minimum age to get alcohol? America's bad beers. Yeah, I mean, if you did this in Europe, I think it would be very different. And I think if you did this in Japan or some Asian countries, it'd be very different. So as an Irish
man, do we get a category on its own?
Yeah, Irish would you go in the more than twice a week category, generally. Generally. I'm kind of like,
PhD like a true American, get out of here, nerd.
We have another one coming up. Japanese and
British people actually drink less than Americans.
You think so? I think it's because the Americans I know that drink tend to drink a lot. Whereas I think in Europe and Japan, sometimes when I drink, I'll have one beer with a meal. But I feel like when I hang out with Americans, they just view alcohol differently, and their view of alcohol is to get drunk. It is not for a to like for a taste thing. It's like how many Miller Lights can I chug at the game with the boys? Where you know, again, if you're in Europe, a lot of countries, you'll have a glass of wine with your meal. You know, it's very common. Or in Japan, you normally have a beer after work or something. It's just how it is. Very different. I mean, for me personally, I'll either drink like, I'll just have like 4 social occasions lined up in 1 week, and I'll drink like this week. I think I've drank like fucking the last week. I think I drank like 3 or 4 times a week, and then the 2 weeks before I didn't drink at all. So it really just depends how many social situations I've lined up. It kind of, my body is like, what is happening? But interested to see that most people on average don't drink much who watch me. 2,000 people said they only drink on special occasions. Like half of the chat. And 34%, 1,300 of you, said that you never drink at all. 10% of you said that you drink on average once a week. And 8% of you on average said that you drink more than twice a week. Generally, if you can, drinking never is the best thing you can do for your body. And you should never drink if you can do it. So congratulations to those who only do it on special occasions and never drink. Smart. All right. Going off that, habits. We all have them. Do we have good habits in the chat? Do we have this? Are you, chatters, are you good at exercising? Do you exercise? How often do you exercise if you do? Never, not often, once a week. Copium, I do. Yes, multiple times a week. Copium, I do is if you want to lie and say you do, but you probably don't. A lot of people in the never category and not often. Yes, multiple times a week. This lines up. I think this checks out with how it tends to be. Most people I know either don't exercise at all, or they kind of go crazy with it. Or for whatever reason you can't exercise for any conditions. Or sometimes, which is very valid, is that, you know, sometimes if you're doing like an 8 or 9 hour shift, the last thing you want to fucking do is spend 2 hours in the goddamn gym. So it is tough. Do long walks count? I would say long walks probably count. I would put, it's definitely in the low intensity category of exercise. But
my wife and I literally built a home bar in our living room during the pandemic. Ha ha. Clicks more than once a week button.
Yeah, it's how it goes. I'm pretty beefy. I don't know what that means. Yeah, I've just started. Does that count? Yeah, I mean, it's whatever you feel like you belong in. There's no stress on these categories, chat. If your job is heavy labor, baggage handling, does it count as exercise? I would say so. I mean, you're pretty much just exercising all day. I'd probably be in the copium I do category. I try to go once, twice a week, but sometimes I'm in the copium category. But on average, I do multiple times, but sometimes I have copium weeks. Try the age gap. It would be interesting to see. It's very hard to do this, but it would be super interesting to see how it would like line up for like the prior answers, like what country you're in, you know, what bracket of wealth you're in, because, you know, normally if you're a bit more wealthy, you generally have a bit more of time to work with to kind of spend at the gym. So yeah, I can also just wear the muscle suit. I can just do that. What continents? I worked out more on Yakuza 6 than in real life. Beating it does not count. Why would you ask that? Beating your meat does not count unless you're getting to like 140 heart rate doing it. And if you are, what the fuck are you going? What the hell are you doing? It's not about muscles, it's about taking care of your body. Yeah, it's about taking care of yourself. Listen, chat, you can, eating healthily is fantastic, but there are a whole host of health benefits that come with exercise. Obviously, if your job is very physical, you don't need to worry too much about it. But if you're like me and you stream in your bedroom and sit down for 4 hours straight, you need to get out there. Okay. Next question. Now, chat, I get it. You want to do aware. You want to be all this bullshit. All right. Don't worry too much about it. Just answer, okay? Just answer. Are you happy with your current life? That last answer, mods, is a little cruel. I watch CDawgVA, so extra no. That's a little... Come on. Alright, you guys, you don't have to vote for that. It's a joke answer. Why is there so many of you voting for that? Depression course. So, a lot of you are saying no, it seems. Let's have a look at the pie chart. Big pie chart. Okay. Most people are saying no. Fill in the void from watching me. Okay. I see a lot of you have been playing Suika game. The void. Okay. Well, with some fun questions. And then, all right. Okay. A lot of you, yeah. I'm hearing a lot of no's. So that's why this stream is sponsored by Better. I'm kidding. This is a great time to talk about today's sponsor. Okay. It's not.
Did not expect to have an existential crisis on
I did not.
CDawgVA stream.
I actually wrote this question, chat. Hands up, I wrote this question. The mods didn't do it. I put the answers. I wanted to see what people would put. You know. Yep, average for Americans right now, sadly. Well, the good thing about live chat is that it's like a roundabout. It always comes and goes around, you know? Sometimes it's no, sometimes it's yes. But you hope it's you know, it's always on the uptrend generally. Even when there's big downtrends. You do engineering. Okay, yeah, engineering, yeah, it's going to be a no. It's going to be a no for that one, for sure. Yeah, that's just generally a no. So 71% of you chat are just saying that you are not happy with your current life. I think we could take a lesson from this and go back to the do you watch CDawgVA? And if more of you had watched me, maybe it would be higher, because I think I could really add some joy to your life. So I think we could really bump those numbers for the next census, I think. I'm sorry, chat. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. So 2,200 of you said no. 500 of you said no because you watch me. And then only 1,000 of you said yes, you're happy with your current life. I hope it's not because of Twitch. Okay, next up. How often, right? We all have to do it eventually. How often do you shower or bathe in 1 week? You can answer this however you will. I'm trying to find out, are you stinky, chat? That's what I'm trying to look for here. Once a day is crushing it right now. How often do you shower or bathe? You know, you take a bath or you shower. You know, is it once a day? Multiple times a day? That's crazy. Reddit moderator. Okay, that's... Fuck, I didn't see that. I didn't see the Reddit moderator. Less than once a week. Okay. We have 100 Reddit moderators here. What the heck? 3 times a day. Let's go. There's no shot you do 3 times. That is disgusting. That's so much. I'm gonna vote. I normally do 4 to 6 times a week. I'm gonna throw it in there. I'm gonna throw it in the 4 to 6 times a week. Showering every day is bad for you. I agree. I think showering every day strips the natural oils on your skin, guys. Unless you're in like a very humid place, then you just gotta shower non-stop. It's crazy. I prefer to do like 4 or 5.
Your streams are actually something that help my days improve.
Oh, glad to hear that, man. Thank you so much. You sent that donation twice, it says to me. So wait, 44% of you say you shower every single day. Yeah, if you go to the gym a lot, you probably are showering a lot too. That is probably why that could bump it up. You're doing a lot of exercise, could bump it up.
What being depressed does to for once a week, gang.
You just stand in the shower of an existential crisis. So 7% of you, 300 people in the chat, say they shower multiple times a day. That's so much time in the fucking shower. What the heck are you guys doing? Oh, if you do manual labor. But I feel like manual labor, I would just shower when I get home. I wouldn't shower in the morning. I would just be like, I'll just take the extra time to sleep. That's so much. And then obviously the most of you say that you shower every single day. Okay, nearly 2,000 of you saying that. 1,000 of you say, 25% of you say that you shower 4 to 6 times a week. I'm in that gang. Hey guys. And then 20% of you say you shower 2 to 3 times a week. Which listen, some people are genetically disposed to being less stinky than others. I, unfortunately, am genetically disposed to being stinkier than normal. I stink all the goddamn time, so I have to shower. And there's nothing I can fucking do about it. I just always smell. And then 4% of you say that you shower less than once a week. 100 of you say that. That is insane. Sniffer? Dude, if you ever smell me, bro, you'll see what I mean. So yeah. Anyway, moving on to the next question. Listen, chat. I have an addiction, chat. It's called coffee. I'm addicted to coffee. I gotta find out if you guys feel like you are also addicted to coffee. So that's what I'm gonna ask you, chat. Do you have a coffee addiction? Yes or no? You can also say copium, I don't, where you feel like you don't, but you probably do. Most of you are saying no. Okay. A lot of tea guys in here. All right. I wonder if we could do that. We could do a tea question too. We could do a tea question. 25% of you feel like you have a coffee addiction as well, though. That's interesting. Tea, please. We'll throw in a tea question. All right. We'll throw in a tea question. We'll do the same. Caffeine pilled. But I'm impressed that 70% of you are saying that you don't have a coffee addiction. That sounds very healthy. I also definitely don't have a coffee addiction. I drink coffee in moderation.
I'm too busy being addicted to energy drinks to be addicted to coffee.
Okay, actually, you know what? That's a great question. That's a great way of putting it. Let's see. What is the drink of choice? Let's change this poll. I think it's better if we change it, actually. I think we should change it. Let's change it. Okay, let's change it. Okay, I'm writing it. I'm gonna put energy drinks in there.
Poll?
Okay, doing it. Okay. Saving the poll. Restarting the program. So, what I'm going to do is, I've added 5. Alright, so, most of you aren't big coffee drinkers here. Are you addicted to any of these? If you're addicted to like energy drinks or any equivalencies, so like drinks with caffeine in them or whatever reason, or energy-esque drinks, you know what I'm talking about.
Connor gathers community
click energy drinks.
Pitch to potential sponsors. Stream.
True. I've also put soda there, so any kind of Coke, Diet Coke, or that. And then if you're not addicted to any of those, just put none. Are you addicted to any of these drinks? Okay. A lot of you saying none. That is interesting. Tea is not as much as the chat would lead you to believe. Juice would probably just be none. If you're addicted to juice or water, just pick none. If you drink like iced tea, click tea. Although I hate you, you can just click tea. I'm addicted to both tea and coffee, but I do love water as well. Yeah, a lot of soda drinkers as well in the chat. I don't drink soda. It's the only thing. One of these soda and energy drinks I don't really drink. I try to avoid them because I'm already pumping so much caffeine in my body. That is interesting though. 42% of you are saying you don't drink any of these. I kind of couldn't imagine that. I just love having a coffee or a tea. It's so fun. 2,000 of you so far. No, sorry, 1,700 of you, 43% of the chat saying that you are addicted to nothing. You have a healthy balance. You are the perfect specimen. Addicted to nothing. 19% of you, nearly 800 of you, saying you are addicted to coffee. And 13%, 500 of you, saying you are addicted to tea. 700 of you, 17%, are addicted to soda. And 8%, around 300 of you, are saying you are addicted to energy drinks. That is an unfortunate one. That is a tough one. All right. Next up, chat. All right, next up, I gotta ask, all right? You know, some of you guys, you know, you watch me, it's kind of cool. You have single moms. I'm just wondering, you know, would you feel comfortable introducing me to your family? Like, you know, if we were friends, would you feel comfortable introducing me to your family? Just wondering. Yes, no, absolutely no. I'm just wondering if you would feel comfortable. If, you know, we were friends, would you be cool saying like, hey, this is my friend Connor? I'm just wondering. My mom is a bitch. I can win her over. I can change her. I can fix her. Oh, look at that. So, oh God, you guys are so nice. All right, I'll come to Thanksgiving. All right, I'll see you guys. Yeah, parasocial. Yes, all right. I always got a place to stay. All right, nice. I'm not parasocial enough, sorry. Yeah. I would give you my mom for free. Okay, well why do you make it sound weird? We're gonna make it sound weird. Alright. My mom thinks you're hot. Alright, well, I'd love to be introduced here. Alright, some of you are saying no. If so, follow-up question, why? How can I change for you? 3,000 of you, 78% are saying yes, you would feel comfortable. Absolutely not. At 600 the vote. It's a little, okay, that's a little rude. At 16%, and 6 of you just saying no. No. I'm not gonna hit on your mom. I just want to say that right now. I won't hit on your mom. I'm great. Like, I'll clean the dishes if they make a meal. You know, I'll be very polite. Generally just a great house guest to have around. We got a washing machine. Okay.
My dad is somewhere between mildly to moderately racist, so it's best not to introduce him to anyone.
Racist towards who? Is white people in the list? It normally is in the list of... there is a lot of reasons why. So, you know. Pretty tough crowd. I can change. Race? I don't know what I mean by that. I can change race. I can figure it out, guys. I can change him. All right, next question. All right, okay, guys. Serious question here. Guys. If I theoretically asked you to borrow me $10, would you give it to me? Would you borrow me $10? I just want, like, if I ask you,
my family is welcoming, but explaining the concept of a Welsh voice actor living in Japan who likes to get bullied by strangers on the internet is a hard sell.
Well, you don't have to say much. I just wonder, if I asked for $10, would you lend me $10? Like, I tell you, I'll give you it back. Like, I'll give you $10. You give me $10, I say I'll give it back. I don't need the $10. I'm just asking. Like, if I asked you for $10. Would make up an excuse why you can't. Okay. So the options are yes, but I wouldn't ever expect to see it again. No, would make up an excuse why I can't. Alright, give you... No, chat, it's not about you, it's about me. Here you go, bro. Hope you good. I thank you, man. I'll give it back, I promise. I'm surprised. So many of you are willing to give me money, but I am equally impressed that so many of you are willing to give me the $10 and never expect it again. But I'm impressed. 52% of you expect to get the money back. That's pretty cool. Those are subs. Yeah, I guess those are just called subs.
If my mom already knows you? She asked me the other day if I still modded for you. Plus, I have given you more than $10 in this stream already.
Well, Chorister, you don't have to give me money anymore. What? Aren't you on a PhD salary? You just gave me half your salary. All right, so that's good to know. It's good to know that, you know, only 20% of you wouldn't give me the $10. I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind for future, just in case I ever need something. From you guys. I'll just, you know, just keep it in mind. Borrow? Listen, chat, come on. I sometimes I gotta borrow money. What am I gonna do here? I gotta borrow the money. You know how it is. Alright.
Sounded like a Nigerian prince for real.
Guys, I have $1 million locked in my bank account. I just need $10 from you to pay the unlock charge. Please give me $10. Alright, chat. Next up, we have a question. I don't know, why did I put this in? This makes no fucking sense. CDawgVA may not be pregnant, but he always blanks. What does he do? Does he always... what does he do? Does he... You know, I'm just wondering.
Here's the $10 you were begging me for.
Thanks, sir. Appreciate it. Huh? Does he... Disappoints. Delivers. Definitely looks it. Wow, that's rude. Dummy thick. Okay. Well, you know... it is what it is, chat. I don't definitely look it, alright? 5% of you are saying disappoints. That, frankly, that hurts my feelings. I don't think I disappoint. I think I always deliver, you guys. I think I deliver. Why did I put this question in? It's just so dumb. What a dumb question. This is a dumb question. Oh my lord. My nickname is CDawgVA. Okay. This is highly specific. Well, okay, you guys voting to get it 69%. You guys got it 69%. Oh my god. I may not be pregnant, but 5% of you say I deliver. 20% of you say I may not be pregnant, but I always disappoint. Sorry, other way around. 6% of you said that I may not be pregnant, but I always definitely look it. And 69% of you say I may not be pregnant, but I always am dummy thick. Fantastic to hear. Next up, chat. Next up.
Hey Connor, here's the tenner you asked
Thanks,
for.
Man.
I expect it back, or if anything, get a gift sub from you.
Oh, that's tough. Next up, a general question that you might get asked at one point in your life. A question that we're all faced with at a time in our life. Are you a dog or a cat person? Which one are you, chat? Which one are you? Both? No. You have to pick one. You have to pick one. You have to pick one. Pick one. Stop sitting on the fence your entire life. Pick one. Which one do you love more? Admit it. You're not a parent. Tell us which one's your favorite son or daughter. Tell us. We know you have one. Tell us your favorite, chat. Pick one. You can do it. Cats are winning. There's no bunny option. It's other, Emma. You're an other. You're an other, Emma. Pick other. Alright. Cats just don't give affection. You gotta earn it. Makes their love more special. Cats play hard to get. I like it. I like it when my pet fucking hates me. So. We have 43% of you saying that you are dog people. 1,700% of the vote. 1,700 votes. We have nearly 2,000 votes for cat people. 47% of the vote. Very close. 7% saying you are neither. Nothing at all. No pet person at all. And 4% are saying that you are an other pet person. Be it bunnies, snakes, orangutans, whatever it be. I think I'm a dog person, but I used to be a cat person. I think when I was more sad, I liked cats more. And then when I got more happy, I liked dogs more. I think that's how it works. I think that's how, for me, that's how it works. All right. I don't know how that works. Betrayed? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't put both. Don't call me out. Listen, I'm just saying it's how it is. Sometimes your state of your head, where your head's at, it determines what you are, a dog or a cat person. Okay. A question, chat. This is the question that we've asked before on the RV streams, but I want to ask you guys, if you could press a button and you will receive $1 million for pressing the button. However, someone in your life that you have met dies, would you press the button? Oh. Someone in your life that you have met will die if you press the button. 10 times? What? Finna get the button mashing world record. Is it random? Yes, random. Okay. Okay. 13% of you are maxing out this button. What's the limit? What do you mean? What do you mean, what's the limit? How many people have you met in your life? How many millions do you need? Your friends and families are gonna die. This is a random person in your life will die that you've met. But what if I met CDawgVA? Well, then I could be on the list. What do you mean? You could kill me. You can buy new people. Okay, all right. Do we get a kill streak bone? What the fuck? Wait, half of you guys are evil. Half of you guys are so evil. 47% of you said you wouldn't press it. 1,700 of you, nearly half of you said you wouldn't press it, but just over half of you would say that you'd press the button and kill people for money. You're no better than a bad hitman. Can the murders be traced back to you? Maybe they'll get L on the case and I'll start figuring it out. When you start getting millions and everyone around you starts dying and you're the only common denominator. My gosh, that is a sombering moment. But hey, I can't blame you guys. I can't blame you guys. You know, being poor is a hell of a drug. I suppose so. I suppose so. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So you guys would press it. All right. Got it. It's what I'm hearing. You guys, on average, if I met 2 viewers, one of you would press it. Oh my god. Okay, next question. A question about yourself and your habits, chat. I want to know. How often...
pay for their funeral costs, Ken.
That's so cruel. You know, some of you are a little stinky, all right? I just want to know, on average, guys, how often would you say that you fart in a day, all right?
If someone's offering me $1 million to do you and you are about to have a horrible accident with a crane game.
Oh god. How often do you fart a day, chat? Just wondering. Why have we got the education animation thing for this? How often would you say you fart a day, chat? 10 plus times a day. What the fuck? How many of you are doing that? I ain't counting that. Just vibe. Just vibing it. I just did right now. 30-ish? Huh? Do you live in a Taco Bell? Lactose intolerance. Okay, that makes sense. What kind? How is this a census question? Don't worry about it. It's my census. I get to ask the questions. This is self-reporting, right? So I think on average you do fart a little bit more than... I think it is like 10 times a day on average normally, I think. But a lot of you seem to think you only fart 2 to 5 times a day. And some of you say... 5% of you say you do not fart. What? You're lying. That is such a lie. According to Google, the normal amount to fart in a day is 13 to 21, which makes sense. 5%. What are you, VTubers? What are you talking about here? You fart. Come on. You just got those internal fart bubbles, the ones that like always pop back in. Like you've been holding it in for years. Oh my lord. Farting? No, I'm just curious what people would put. I just knew people would say they don't fart. That's just not true. Fart once a day? Insanity. Insanity.
Bro, I got IBS. I'm gassy, leave my stinky ass alone.
I think I would be in the 10 plus times a day. I'll be real, Chad. I rip them. I rip them constantly.
I would press that button like
I know how to not do it though. I would press the button like you did with your nose. What the fuck? Chad, hey, Chad, I eat a lot of spicy things, man. My body rejects it. All right. Question. All right. A normal question now. All right. Because most of you say that you fart two to 5 times a day, which I feel like is a little bit an underreport. You know, and then most of you are on the higher range of farts, which is simple. But a core aspect of being human, something that we all have to do at one point or another, is to sleep. You know, we all gotta sleep. And the amount of hours you're supposed to get is different from how many we normally get, you know, depending on our life habits. So I want to know, chat, how often, how many hours of sleep do you get on average? Let's have a look. Do you get 8 or more? 7, 6, 5, 4 or less? God forbid. Those dudes are zombies. Okay. I'm seeing. That is depressing that there are 4 or less. There's 7% of the viewers here that get 4 or less on average. You have insomnia. Okay, well, that makes sense. 4 at the max? What? Huh? 12 hours? What are you doing? 12 hours is awful. That's too much. 12 hours is far too much. What the heck? What are you, a koala? All right, we have a solid, strong showing out here from the 6 and 7 gang. I gotta admit, I'm normally on the 6 and 7 crew. It's a great day if I get 8. All right, there we go. The results are in. Let's look at the pie chart. Oh, beautiful pie chart distribution. Fantastic. So, 31%. On average, most of the viewers, just by a tiny amount, 1,200 of you say you get 7 hours, which is good because, you know, if you're an adult, you're above the age of 20, 7 is is fine. That's what you're supposed to be getting. 7 to 6. You know, 6 is a little on the lower end, but I think it's still fine. 6 is where I feel okay. It's when I get to the 5 where I start feeling like a zombie. But glad to see that most of you are getting good sleep. You know, I'd say that, what is it like? I can't fucking count. 82% of you are getting a good amount of sleep. So that's good. I'm a part of the 6 gang and it's not enough. Well, some people need different amounts. There's also genetics play here. But hey, if you can get 7 on average, I think you got a good life going on, you know what I mean? But what the heck is going on with the 255 people who are getting 4 or less hours of sleep? What is happening? Are you good? You know that's like the same cognitive ability as like slamming beers all day? You have like the same awareness as somebody who's like drunk? What? No, I'm not good. Oh my god. I'm watching CDawgVA all the time. Don't blame me. I'm not live all the time. I hate it here, man. No. Oh god. What the heck? That's crazy. Red Bull and cocaine. Okay, don't do that. I'm just gonna say don't. Are you a Japanese salaryman? We found the 7% of my chat that's Japanese salaryman. Yes, you should make sure you're getting proper sleep. As Cronus says, it is a slow killer. Please make sure you get your sleep.
I'm gassy and I'm very busy. Leave me alone, man.
It's important you get your sleep. It has repercussions on your life on the long term. And also just your day to day. You don't feel more awake. Just one semester. Actually, you know what? I'll let it slide if you're in college, right? You gotta just power through it. This is not great, it's not ideal, but hey, you gotta get it done. All right. Next question. You know, we all love Twitch. We all love gaming. A lot of us are gamers here, I think. Do we game too much? You know, a lot of us game often. So I want to know, how much do you game, chat? On average, in 1 week, How many hours do you spend gaming? Be it mobile games, you know, console games, PC games. How many hours do you spend a week gaming? Let's find out. How many hours time a week? What did that weirdly? What? Okay, there's a strong divide between the gamers and non-gamers.
Make a right.
There's a huge showing between the 30 plus hours and there's like 0 hours basically. 30 plus? Lol, more like 100 plus 150. What do you... You know how many hours are on a week, right? 100 hours a week is insane. That is like your entire awake periods. Not even.
When your regular is 4 hours or less, the zombie-like attributes are not as bad. The whole equal as being drunk is for the people that averga 8 hours a night but get one random 4-hour sleep.
Oh no.
Insomnia is a pain now.
0 to 4 if you don't have time. I'd say like on average, like if you were to average out your weeks, like, you know. So most people who watch me on average game 30 plus hours a week, which is a fair amount. Like that's, you know, if you break that up across all the days in the week, that would be sort of like on average like just over 5 hours a day. Let's go, well, close to 5. Yeah, over 5 hours a day. That's quite a lot. That's quite a lot of gaming time a day. But I imagine there's a lot that goes on where like, because I used to do this, you know, my days I would get like 2 hours of gaming in, and then on weekends I would full degen and do like fucking like 15 hours. I would do a lot. I would do a lot of gaming on weekends. I used to do a lot. Exactly. Yeah, school, you would kind of do work, and then I would try and get all my work done so that I could do full like 30-hour clock in, clock out sessions of gaming on the weekends. But it seems like a healthy mix, honestly, which I love seeing. So less than 4 hours has a showing of 700 people at 19%. People who are probably very busy with their life, or probably just have no interest in gaming, or there's probably not games that really speak to them. 4 to 10, which I think is probably a healthy amount. You know, that's like 2 hours, less than 2 hours a day on average a week. You know, you play a mobile game, you do your dailies, you maybe play a league game. 800 of you said that, 21%. 10 to 20 hours, 800 of you at 20%. You know, a bit of a more respectable. Maybe the weekends they go a little hard. 20 to 30 hours a week, 14% said that at 500, which is, you know, quite a bit of intense gaming. Could again be more degen weekends. And then 30 plus hours, which means that you are pretty much spending, other than work and school, you're probably spending the most time in your free time gaming.
I pulled 279 hours in 2 weeks when Baldur's Gate 3 came out. I can fix Astarion.
That is a lot of time. That is a lot. I mean, yeah, if I didn't stream, my gaming hours would probably be in the less than 4, realistically. I only game on stream, and even before that, I didn't game much. It would probably still be in the
Does tabletop and
10 to
card
20
games count? Cause I don't play a lot of video games.
I would say no.
But when I play Magic with my friends, we go from 6 PM to 2 AM every couple of weeks. Maybe more than
well, maybe
day
like that, then yes. I feel like it's different, because that's more of a social aspect. And I feel like a lot of the time people play those games out of a social thing, as well as liking the game. Very different. But that's interesting. I used to game a lot. I was thinking about this last night. When I used to do YouTube initially, I used to do full degen gaming sessions. I thought I worked a lot, but I realized in hindsight I didn't work that much. And then I would just game. Like I would like no-brain League, like all day. It was bad. Next question, chat. So after we've seen your gaming habits, let's get back to me. You know, let's talk about me a little bit. We haven't done that enough today. I am a human being who I would say has character traits. And I want to know, if you had a dog, right? And you had to go on vacation, would you trust me to look after the dog? You know, would you, if you you went away for a week. Would you trust me to look after your dog? I just want to know. Would you trust me to look after the dog? I mean, come on. How hard could it be? I don't trust anyone, to be honest. All right. A lot of yeses. I'm kind of surprised because chat is saying no, but the votes say otherwise. Bro, you flooded a hotel room. I'd trust you with a newborn baby. Okay, I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility. I want to look after the dogs. What the fuck? This is just a wild comment. Would you take good care of my dog, cat, and bunnies? You got too many pets, Emma. You're talking about a full-time job there. This is not like me chilling on your couch and occasionally walking your dog. That's like a full-time job you want me to do. That's ridiculous. Hell no, I'm not doing that. So, it looks like 65% of you... Hey, let me look after your dog.
Name for a reason.
Yeah, I have dog in my name for a reason. I could easily look after your dog, chat. You just tell me the instructions, what the boy likes, and it'll be easy. But 35% of you say no. I'm not trusting anyone with my dog, unless it's my mom. It's my child. Well, that's fair. However, I think the dog would love me more, so I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't know why I said that. Just Okay, next up. All right. Chat, POV. All right. We're on a date, right? And I tell you, don't worry. I'm going to cook you up a meal. But the meal tastes bad. It doesn't taste good. Would you tell me to my face? Yes, no, throw it in the trash. Would you tell me to my face if I cooked you a bad meal? I just want to know. How dare you? I mean, you know, you could just lie. You could just lie. Parasocial as hell. I'm just, it's a dumb question. No, it's free. That's a good mindset to have. Throw it in the trash. That's a little rude. I did make you a meal. Little rude. Little rude. Well, not little rude. Very rude. Very rude. Honestly, honesty is the best policy. Yeah, but also lying is kind of nice when it involves my feelings. You know, it's valid. I think it's valid. I would score you like Maylene would. Oh, okay. How bad are we talking? Like inedible bad, or I can fix this with seasoning bad? Well, bad. Pretty bad. Well, you can eat it, but it's not going to be fun at all. I'm not getting food poisoning for your feelings. It wouldn't be food poisoning. It just wouldn't taste good. Okay, glad to know that 67%, well, I guess 74% of you have honesty as the policy here. You would tell me it's bad. You would tell me straight to my face, hey, I don't like this. It's garbage. Put it in the trash. 26% of you say, on the other hand, that, yeah, I don't think I'd tell him. I just eat it. I just deal with it. You know what I mean? I would want someone to be honest with me. I think I would want you to be honest, chat, but I just want to know. I just want to know where your heart's at. You know what I mean? So, we have 2 more questions that are in the census, but we can always add more. So what we can do is we can do these questions, take a short little break, and then we can take a few more questions before we wrap up, you know? So we can make our own questions now. We can see what kind of questions could be fun. Next question, chat, all right? This is a serious one.
Hit us with the beans in toast, of course. I'm gonna tell you honestly.
Bro, beans and toast is fire. How can you not like that? Are you kidding me? Beans and toast is great. It tastes good. You guys gotta try it. All right, you guys haven't tried it. That's why you're a hater. Next up, I am famous for a few things. Mainly my ability at crane games. But chat, do you think you could beat me in a crane game match? Just, I guess so many questions. People yapping away about how they think they could beat me in it. And I just don't think they can. So do you think you could beat me in a crane game match? That's what I want to know. No. Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of numbers being thrown around here. A lot of interesting numbers being thrown around. Seems like 15% of you are delusional, is what I would say. It's not going to happen. I'm being optimistic. Well, perhaps 15% of you are being too optimistic. Maybe one person in the chat might be able to beat me on my bad showing. 440 of you so far think you beat me? No shot. You'll practice. Oh yeah? You'll practice, huh? How? More than me? Impossible. You can't keep up with my bankroll. I will throw my money away for this game. How do we get prep time? No, you don't. 16% of you are delusional. 500 people think they can beat me.
My cow, dog, 2 birds, and my gecko, Connor.
I don't want to take care of that many pets. That's too many. That sounds stressful. 84% of you, rightfully so. 2,600 of you, rightfully so. Understand you cannot beat me in a crane game. It's not possible. It's just not possible. No swing I send you would lose. Part of the experience is knowing how to swing I send. I don't know what to tell you, chat. I don't know what to tell you. Ooh, I got a fun question. Okay. Let's
You paying for the challenge him down any time and place, Connor.
No shot, bozo. Okay, let me... What is this again? I forgot it. Oh, there we go, got it. Okay, got it. Wait, why is this separate? It's like in the... I'm so confused. Okay. Let's just do this. Wait, no, why is that? Sorry, chat, 1 second. Trying to make a... Oh, got it. Figured it out. Alright. Let's do this one. I got a fun one. Okay. I'm going to add 2 questions that are fun. Well, I think they're fun. Okay. I'm gonna ask them. Okay, hold on. I'm doing it, chat. I'm doing it. Oh god, this is bad. Okay, I added 2 more questions. It's about gacha games. Because I want to know. I'm curious. I gotta know, chat. I gotta know. I want to expose some of you guys. Let me run it. Okay. Yeah, got it. Okay, perfect. It's running. All right, chat. Simple question. You play gacha games? Just curious. It's okay if not. Just wondering. We're just wondering. Do you play any gacha games? Have you ever played a gacha game? You know, do you, Oh. Whoa. This is our first 50-50. Look at that. Oh my god. Oh, but you can see it's slightly going... What the heck? Balanced as all things should be, but... No is winning out slightly. Oh, it just went over. Oh. Okay. Very casually playing Arknights. Yeah, well, you know, some people, they play gacha games, they don't play gacha games. Okay. So the average consensus is no. Okay. Then my next follow-up question to those who said yes. Do you play gacha games? If so, how much money have you spent on them in your entire life? Just wondering. Just wondering. In USD. $0 to $10. $10 to $100. $100 to $1,000. $1,000 plus. Just curious. Just curious. Okay. Okay. Glad to see there's a lot of free-to-play players in there. But there are a lot of $1,000 plus in there. A healthy amount, I'd say. You know, the 0 to 100 crew is making up the majority here. 0 to 10 is is free to play. So 0, you would pick 0 to 10 if you're in free to play, because you mean 0. So 14% of you, well, 13% of you, sorry, are whales here. Interesting. Very interesting. I could write some more questions very quickly as well while we're doing this. Let me add some more. I'm gonna add some more lifestyle questions. Okay. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna add questions how we do it. So 45% of you saying that you don't spend any money on gacha games, which, you know, seems pretty healthy. 13% of you are whales who spent over $1,000 on gacha games. Some of you are, you know, small-time whales. You spent a few $100 here and there. Some of you spent over $10. You know, you bought a few battle passes or whatever. And then a lot of free-to-play players there.
Revealing question. Do you wash your feet in the shower or let the water and soap run down and call it a day? I like to call it trickle-down feetonomics.
We could ask that question. We could ask that question. Okay, well, we'll throw that one in. Hold on. I'm writing another one. Okay, I'm adding this one. I'm adding one. In the chat. I gotta write the questions in the format. Okay, added one. Let's add another one.
Ask how much I've spent in League, then we can talk.
Okay, we'll do the shower one. Oh god. Okay, let me make another one too. I'll add a few more questions. Alright. Adding another one. Hold on, let me cook chat. Okay. Adding another one. Sorry, chat. I'm just adding a bunch of questions so we can keep the train going. Another question. What's another question? Oh. This is an interesting one. Oh shit. No, this is... I gotta... Okay. Wait a minute.
Donating to streamers is kind of like gotcha. You throw money at the screen for dopamine hits that have no intrinsic value.
That is true. Okay, sorry, chat. I'm just thinking of other questions to add to the list. What other questions could be fun to ask? Okay. Oh, yeah, we didn't ask, we didn't ask this one. We didn't ask this one. Okay, let me... Okay, adding one. Okay, let me check real quick. Okay, adding one. Let me just add all these. I'm adding a bunch, chat. Okay, added one. Okay, sorry, chat. I'm just adding a bunch of questions. It takes a while. I gotta type them all out. It's kind of a lot. Okay. Okay, I'll do one more and then I'll refresh it. Okay, chat. I'm getting it. Oh my god, it's so annoying to write this fucking symbol. Okay, got it. Okay, done, I think. Okay. Save that. And then let's rerun the code. Let's do it. I just added a bunch in last minute. Okay. Let's rerun the code, gamers. Time to ask questions of you. Alright. Let's rerun it. Alright. First question. You know, a lot of people aren't currently happy with their current living situation. I want to ask you guys, do you want to move country someday? What if it's true? What is this? Why does it say true or false? I gotta set to the code. Oh, the code isn't... Wait, did I fuck something up? It's not working. Wait, did I fuck something up? Did I fuck something up, mods? What do I do here? Let me send it to the mods. Did I do something wrong? I'm asking them now, because the poll isn't working. Please, AC, I'm dying. No. Cool me down. Make this room freezing. Alright, well, it's going to be, do you want to move country? That's what the question's going to be. So just get your answers ready, chat, and we'll ask you in a moment when I get the bloody thing working. When I get the fucking questions working. I don't know why it says true or false on some of these. If I do this one? Yeah, it's not doing the poll. Oh. Oh wait, this one, see, this one worked, but the new ones didn't. Okay, don't worry about this one, chat. We already know the answer to this one. I was just checking to make sure So the prior one works. Why is that? What have I done differently here? Maybe the mods can figure out what's gone wrong here. They're checking now for me. They're checking now. They're checking it out. Just end the poll. Alright. Let me see if it works now. No, yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, none of them work. None of the ones I just added work. Added 7 questions and none of them work. I somehow broke the poll system. Alright, mod's typing back to me. Hold up. Mod is typing. Mod is typing. I swear I didn't break it in chat. Maybe there's too many. I wonder what it is. I'm trying to delete some. Let's see if that fixes it. What? You gotta add quotes to it? Oh. Okay. Wait, does this fix it? Does that really fix it? Oh, I gotta restart the program. Hold on, I'm checking now, chat. Okay, I want to move. Does this work now? Oh, it does work now. Wait, that's such a weird thing. Okay, do you guys want to move country someday? Let me know. Let me know if you do want to move country someday. Wow, that's a lot of no's. I'm kind of impressed. That is a lot of no's. Someday is the future. Maybe in future. Well, some people, they're like, I don't know, I don't feel it right now, but there's a chance I might. But there's a lot of people are like, no, I never want to move. And there's people who are like, I absolutely want to move right now. So it, really depends. I'm already in Japan, so what do I answer? Probably yes then. I mean, you moved country. If you've already moved country, I'd say yes. If Republicans win, I'm out. Okay. So most of you, over 80% of you do want to, or maybe, maybe have the feeling of wanting to move in the future. It's already implied in the question. I might have. Okay. All right. Fine. Let's do this then. Let's remove this. Let's do this then, chat. Let's do this then. Because it's already kind of implied in the question. Let's rerun it. Let's run it again. All right. All right. Do you want to move someday? If you've already moved, say yes, because you've already done it. Does it count if I already moved countries? I was born in France and moved when I was 7. That doesn't count, because you didn't have the choice of doing it. If you've already consciously moved yourself, I would say, put yes. But if your parents moved you or whatever, that doesn't count. I feel like you have to be the one to do it. Should have added not permanent option. Probably should have. So most of you still want to say yes. All right. Okay, 3/4 of you nearly do want to move. Living in Japan killed that for me. Japan is either make or break. It can either be really good or it can be absolutely brutal to live in. There's pretty much no in between. You'd like to retire somewhere else. Yeah, I think everyone always likes to retire somewhere else. All right. So, yeah. 29% say no. They don't want to move country someday. And 71% say yes, they do. Interesting to know. Next up is a chat question that I stole. When you're in the shower, chat, it's kind of a meme that some guys forget to wash their feet. They don't apply soap directly to the feet. When you shower, guys, do you wash your feet? Do you do it on purpose? I want to know. Or do you just let the water run down? Or do you just never, ever do it? You actively don't do anything. I'm just wondering. The never isn't very helpful in this thing. I was just curious. That is a concerning amount of people that let the water run down. That is a concern. Guys, you gotta wash your feet. Guys, you gotta put soap on the feet. You know it's crazy, right? 42% of you guys are nasty. Chat, you gotta scrub the feet. You gotta get in there with the soap. Between your toes. Just fucking handshake them with your hands. What do you do? Wash your goddamn toes, chat. Oh god, you're too lazy. What? Too much work. Soap and water for fuck's sake? But they're all the way on the ground. What the fuck? 41% of you say you never wash your feet. You just let the water run down. That's crazy. I just sit on like the tub and I just get in there. Or I just, I just pull my foot up. I stand and I pull it up and I scrub it. This is why your feet are stinky, chat. What the heck, chat? Oh my god. MatPat has my back? Why did MatPat say to not wash your feet or something? Tiny shower, I can't. That sounds like copium. Lean against the shower, dude. Get more flexible. If LeBron doesn't do it, neither will I. Okay, well, you guys are different people. And LeBron should wash his damn feet. He was talking about your legs. Yeah, legs are different to feet, chat. Legs, I just scrub. I just scrub them in with the soap. I don't go crazy, but feet, I really get in there. You got to get in there. If you got stinky feet, probably, chat. Your feet are they're like hotboxed all day in these socks. They must smell so bad. You got to clean them. And LeBron should probably wash more than the average person. That is true. He absolutely should. You don't wear socks. Oh, you're barefoot? Well, you're getting all the dirt of the outside world all day on your socks, on your feet. You know, the gravel, the dust, little fucking air particles, microplastic. I don't fucking know. Wash them. Wash your damn feet. Don't be stinky. Wash your damn feet. All right. Oh my god. So nearly half of my viewers have stinky feet is what I'm learning. That is a sobering revelation to be sure. Sobering revelation to be sure. This is why I don't want to do a public onsen. What do you mean? Just wash your feet. You get a seat here. You can bring your feet up. Just get in there, get the soap. You have unlimited soap. It's not even your soap. You can go crazy with it. You can go 15 pumps if you want to. That's an insane amount of pumps of the body wash, but you can do it. And then you can, get in there, get all over. You can give like a dedicated pump of the body wash to each body part. That's so nice. You don't get to do that kind of excess normally when you have your own body wash. You have to be reasonable with it. It's a waste of time. I love using so much body wash in the onsens. I go crazy. Like 20 pumps of body, insane amounts.
Sniffer.
I go crazy. It's just so fun feeling like you're so soapy. I love it. Google LeBron toes, please. What the fuck? Ew. Bro. That's disgusting. Bro needs to... Ew. Bro. What? Ew. Wash your damn feet. What the heck? Alright, chat. Question. A divisive question. To be sure. A great conversation after talking about feet. Chat, I just want to know. Do you guys eat your crusts? When you get a pizza, do you eat the crusts? Do you eat pizza crust? Yes, no, or sometimes. Just tell me. How much you do? Oh, I'm so happy to see this. Yes, you're not a baby. Yes, 80. Okay, why are the other ones gaining? Sometimes. Okay, that's good. You don't eat the pizza crust all the time, but you're willing to do it. You understand it's wrong to not eat the pizza crust, and you're willing to do it. Crust and dip is so good. Yeah, I do enjoy... in the UK, they have this dip in Domino's called garlic and herb, and it's fantastic. But America also has fantastic dips as well. You just have to dip it in. It's so good. You have to. But even if, you know, even if you got no dips, I'm fine with, you know, if you have a sourdough, traditional Neapolitan style pizza, the crust is normally good enough where you can just eat it. It's fine. It's only when you have a really bad crust from like the worst pizza chain where it's kind of tough to get through it. You hate bread. You're not welcome here. I want you to know that I don't want to be around you. I'm kidding.
I'm not. Sometimes because sometimes it do be cardboard.
Sometimes it do be cardboard, but I always try. Like sometimes I'll be in the pizza and it's so bad that I'll get halfway through the crust and I'll be like, God, I just can't do it. It's just such bad crust. But I normally will power through and just do it. What about pineapple on pizza? That I'm not even polling that. Fuck off. I'm not doing that. I don't even want to see that people like it. So 82% of you have said that you will always eat the crust on a pizza. 2,600 of you shown out. Correct. Only a measly 3% of the viewers say they won't eat the crust on a pizza. 500 of you said that you'll eat it sometimes. Sometimes. That's fair enough. That's a respectable amount, I think. All right. Next question. You know, in the modern day and age, we all have to watch stuff on subscription services, or you can pirate. There's other ways. But, you know, there's a lot of subscription services out there. All right. I want to know how many you got. How many subscription services are you signed up to? You know, is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 0? So the question is, I pay for subscription services, and how many? Oh, the poll isn't working. Fuck's sake. Is it because of non? I should put non in quotes, chat. Is that why? Mods, is that probably why? Is non like a programming term? Let me fix this. Alright. Which subs count? I would say not. I would say more so like imagine traditional subscription services. Like let's say your Amazon Primes, your Netflix, your Crunchyroll, Disney Plus, Hulu, all those things. I'm thinking strictly entertainment now. Let's not consider like if you have Adobe or whatever. We could do that afterwards. We could do it. I put streaming specifically here. I've put streaming. So Spotify I think counts as streaming because it's streaming. We're focusing only on streaming right now, chat. Okay. And the poll is not. I gotta refresh it. Okay, the poll isn't working. Why is that not working, mods? Okay, mods are typing. They're telling me. Quote numbers 2. Oh, I gotta quote numbers. Okay. Okay, didn't know that. That is interesting. Let me do this. Gonna add fucking quotations. Dumbass quotations, okay. I got it. It's cool, it's cool. I know, it's cool. Gonna add like 500 quotation marks. Alright. God, I hate code. Alright. So subscription services only. Streaming. So not Adobe, not like if you pay for a meal service. Literally just streaming services only. So like Spotify, Hulu, Netflix. How many do you have? How many do you pay for? YouTube Premium counts one. Yeah, that's a streaming service. YouTube Premium is OnlyFans. Okay, not OnlyFans, all right? We're not counting OnlyFans. Not Python, not Adobe. That's not a streaming service. Nitro would count, I suppose, because I guess Twitch Turbo would count. Yeah, I think Twitch Turbo would count. Browsers, yeah, browsers you can do. Okay, let's have a look. All right, non 1, 2, 3, or 4 plus. Whoa, some people are in the 4 plus. I think I'm in like the 3 category. No, I'm YouTube Premium, Amazon Prime, Netflix I have. And that's it, I think I have. Yeah, that's all I have. I think I'm on 3. I think I'd be in the 3 category. Crunchyroll? Bro, I live in Japan. It doesn't work. It doesn't work here. And also, I don't do Disney. I don't do Spotify because I like YouTube Music way more. I love YouTube Music. It's so good. I abandoned the Spotify train like 4 years ago. Pornhub? I don't have a Pornhub. YouTube Music is so good, chat. It's actually so good. If you pay for YouTube Premium, which I do anyway, you get it for free and it's so good. I'll try it. The hardest part, okay, I'm just shilling YouTube Premium here. I have no need to, but I want more people to do it because I hate Spotify. I think that Spotify is bad for what it gives you, and YouTube Music does a better job. The only thing that YouTube Music does worse, I think, is that sometimes managing playlists is a little more annoying, but it's not even that bad. YouTube Premium, because I love the features. I love not having ads on YouTube.
Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, Binge, Paramount, Crunchyroll,
Warhammer Plus,
Disney Plus, Finster's Battle Pass, Spotify like.
Huh?
I don't even think that is all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. YouTube Premium is expensive. You get YouTube plus AdBlock, but then you can also do the thing I love is you can play YouTube videos with your phone closed. You can download the YouTube videos. You can minimize the YouTube window on your phone. And then YouTube Music, I love the recommendations. And you get all the songs. Don't tell them this, but the songs that have been uploaded illegally that don't have a license, you can listen to them on YouTube Music. So if you like city pop, you pretty much have to use YouTube Music. Spotify has like no Japanese artists. So if you want to listen to like remixes or like you want to listen to songs that always get copyright claimed, YouTube Music is so good for it. You guys got to do it. It's so good. You can upload your own music. I'm not doing that shit. Are you kidding me? How much effort? That's so much work. So let's go over the results. 4+. Most of you pay for 4 or more subscription services, streaming specifically. That's a lot. 13% of you, I think I'm in this category, pay for 3. And then 16% of you say that you pay for 2. Normally Amazon Prime is, most places Amazon Prime is kind of indispensable. And you get a lot of good shit. It's so cheap in Japan as well. 19% of you say 1. And then 25% of you say none at all. You're on the high seas, it would seem. I don't think I could. I think Prime is the one I couldn't go without. It's so cheap in Japan. It's like $3 a month or something, and you get free next day delivery with everything. Which I don't even use Prime that much, except for like with the boys or like Gen V or whatever. But I tried to not use it when possible. So I don't actually use the streaming subscription side of it a lot, but Prime is nice too. It's really cheap in Japan, I think. How much? That's how much is Amazon Prime in Japan? Oh, it's more now. It's wait, what? Oh, annual. I don't know how much I'm paying. $60 a year. No, that's not $60. Wait, how much is that? And since they upped the price, I'm paying $38 a year for Prime. But it used to be like $30 a year. That's crazy. That's very cheap. Very nice. And I used to have Adobe, but then I didn't want to give them any more money, so I just stopped using Adobe. So that's fun. All right. Next up is one that I should have had earlier, but we didn't ask. So I don't know why I didn't ask this earlier. This isn't like the very generic ones.
So I got Netflix, Hulu, Disney, Paramount, Spotify.
You got Paramount?
Criterion Channel, Mubi, AMC Plus, Amazon, HBO, Crunchyroll, and Letterboxd.
You have Last.fm and Letterboxd? What the fuck are you doing? All right, here's what you do. Here's the game plan. You cancel 100% Disney, Paramount, drop out, Creation Channel. What the fuck is that? Mubi? The fuck is AMC Plus? You gotta stop that. HBO, okay, fine. I can understand. Last.fm and Letterboxd gotta go. You can cut half of those instantly right now. What is dropout? What the fuck is dropout? I don't even know what that is. What is dropout? Oh, it's good? Oh, it's pretty good? Okay, I don't know what it is. Okay, fine. If you guys lie, all right, fine. All right, dropout's fine. Okay, fine. But Mubi? What the fuck is Mubi? I never even heard of this. What is Mubi? Watch great cinema. What the fuck? Okay. So a normal question that you'd get asked on a census is about your sexual orientation. And it's one that we didn't have earlier. I don't know why we didn't have it. So chat, what is your sexual orientation? I'd love to know. Obviously, we can't include every single orientation here because there's only 5 options. So we've done just the most popular ones. So what is your sexual orientation, guys? Heterosexual, bisexual, asexual, homosexual, or other? Obviously, I think the common consensus nowadays is that, oh, it's not working. The poll didn't go. Okay. The poll didn't go. Okay. Why? Mods? Mods? Oh, Twitch is censoring it. Huh? Okay. I guess we have to change. Twitch is censoring normal words. Okay. Which word is it censoring? Just the word sexual? Okay, let's see. Maybe sex. Okay, let's change it. What is the normal word for X if you want to censor it? Weird to change that. Okay, it was segs. Okay, we'll do segs. Oh my god. Asking a serious question here and it's like so fucking dumb. This is so fucking dumb. What a dumbass layout. Why is Twitch making me do this? We can't have the word sexual in it? Oh, chat, hold on, no. Chat, end the poll. Hold on, no, we gotta have it. Hold on. End the poll, end the poll. We gotta run it back. No, end the poll. Okay, it's ending. Let it get out of the way. We need the words, alright? Why is the poll still there? Is it done now? I gotta wait for it to finish. Oh my lord. End poll. Get out of here. The poll's in progress. Get out of here, poll! It's done? Okay. Okay. Wait, it's not letting me put... Oh wait, I didn't update the website. Hold on. Oh wait, it's the question I can't? Wait, oh, wait, I gotta change the question. Hold on. What is your sexual orient... Fucking stupid. Why, Twitch? Okay. Look at... Heterosexual. Bisexual. Asexual. Homosexual. Oh my god. Alright, it looks ridiculous. Well, blame Twitch. The moment people the word sexual. Alright, chat. Alright. Wow. That is more bisexuals than I was expecting. But that is about what I would expect. I think that... I know there's more. I know there's more that we should have there, and sexuality is a spectrum. I know, chat. We have 5 options. We gotta work with what we got here, you know what I mean? We gotta work with what we got here. Damn, there is more asexuals than homosexuals, which I suppose makes sense. It also feels really clinical saying these terms, but I guess that's the word. I feel like a scientist. It appears there are more asexuals in the chat than... What the fuck? Oh, Lord.
Buy until proven otherwise.
Buy until proven otherwise. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I mean, but, you know, the common consensus nowadays, at least amongst young people, is that, you know, it's more of a spectrum and that it's not so easy to label yourself as, I'm 100% this. Which I think is just healthier and better, that we don't have to tie everyone into hard, rigid, defined groups and just let people live the life that they want to live and be whatever they want. And I think that's just, hey, why don't we just chill out and let people do whatever the fuck they want to do? As long as they don't hurt themselves or anyone else. Very easy. Very easy clap, eh? So easy to just not be hateful. It's quite easy. I wake up every day and I donate. It's really not that hard. I don't have to try hard. You had a bisexual thought at some point? Well, I mean, I've talked about this before, but I don't think that... I definitely lean more straight, but I think it's like... It's definitely hard to always say with 100% certainty where you lie, but I definitely lean more straight, but it is how it is. But it's easy to recognize that, you know, it's not always 100%. Anyway, next up, fun question, guys. Would love to know. I definitely have been a little harsh with the ranges here. I asked chat, I wanted to know, what's your height? What do you self-identify as your height? Are you 6 foot? I know I should be doing this in centimeters, but it's just so much easier to write the ranges in feet. Are you 6 foot plus, 5 to 6 feet, 4 to 5 feet, or 4 or less? I know, chat. I know. It's just easy. People don't... They're like, what the fuck is a centimeter? Do metric? Ah, chat, it's too hard. Dude, I knew that 5 to 6 feet would be the most common one. I thought about splitting it up, and I was like, nah, fuck it. The fuck is this? Just Google it, chat. I know both. Be Mr. Worldwide. Be more like me. Give me the centimeter. Oh, come on, chat. You can be like me. I should have done brackets, but I don't have time. Mr. 305. I'm worldwide, baby. I feel like people who are self-reporting 6 foot are a little bit of copium. I feel like it should be a little less. 5 to 6 is like most people, though. So that makes sense. We have 11 people who are 4 or less feet. And 4 to 5 foot. That's the category mouse is in. That's 174 people. That's a lot of short people. I hate being tall. You hit your head on everything. Oh. Can I round up? 5'11" is pain. Listen. It's just part of the job. It's part of the job, dude. All right, chat. Final question. Final question of the stream. Final question, all right? One more question. All right. I gotta know, chat. I have to know. Be honest with me. Be honest with me, chat. Did you answer every single question today truthfully? That's all I want to know. Did you answer truthfully? Did you answer? I just gotta know. Did you? Yes or no? Just tell me. It's okay if you lied, but just tell me if you did. You know, I just need to know what kind of error margin we're looking at here. I actually did. That's good. I'm glad most of you have answered truthfully here. I'm happy about that. All right. Actually, I have one more question I gotta add. I have to know. I have to know. I have to know. Oh my gosh. I lied. One more question. But most of you did answer truthfully. you know what, chat? I'm proud of you guys, you know? I'm very proud. I'm proud of you guys. Okay. Okay, next question. Final question, because most of you are good people who answer truthfully on the census, and I appreciate that. 93%. 93% came back with the truth, which I appreciate. So, let's ask you one more question, chat. One more question. By the way, I love the assets. I just love that the stream, I feel like, has worked really well. I'm very happy. Everything looks perfect. Let me refresh. Oh. An error may have occurred. Okay, let me try and run the client again. An error may have occurred. Press enter to quit. Failed the script. Line 3372. What have I done in line 3372? What have I done here? Oh, okay, got it. I see. Fixed it. I fixed it. Yeah, I'm something of a programmer myself, Jet. I'm something of a code writer myself. All right. Okay. Question, chat. And this is an important one, because I need to know. All right. Do you use a bidet? Now, I know that some people want to, so I've given some options. Do you use a bidet? Yes, no. I want to, but don't know how to get one installed. No, but considering it. Let's see. Okay. Okay, wow. Wow, a very... Okay. Okay, nice. Hand supremacy. Okay, wow. Okay, geez. Wish they were standard in the UK. They are a bit of a nightmare to install if you're not really familiar with plumbing. If you don't really want to touch that stuff, which I understand. So, yes, 19% of you use a bidet. Congratulations. Welcome to the club. No, on 19% of you. I want to, but don't know how to install it. Said 37%, which is what I figured it was. Because a lot of the time it's like, I want one, but I just don't want to deal with it. And then no, but considering it is 25%. I live with my parents. Wipes, sadly. No. So 81% of you have swamp ass. That's okay. You can change because, you know, clearly what we're seeing from this is that 38% of you have already decided you've made up your mind. But that means that there's 62% of you that don't have a bidet, but, you know, you may be on the fence about it. And I think that you should get one because they're really good. And it's like a portable shower for your butt after you poop. It's fantastic. I really think you should do it. What about wipes? Yeah, I mean, it's fine, but you don't really get as clean. It's like if you spilled peanut butter all over your arm, right? And you were wiping it away, you wouldn't get it all out, right? You need some water in there, right? So wiping kind of helps with water there with wipes. But if you have a shower and you're like spraying it off, it's gone. You see what I mean? Think about it. Think about that. You are getting a clean butthole everywhere you go. It also helps with hemorrhoids. So there you go. This is a gross analogy. I'm just saying. You can get really cheap bidets online. And you just need to have a wrench and not fuck everything up. So it's very easy. And you can get heated toilet seats. Heated toilet seats. If you live in a cold place, you know how valuable that is. But in the meantime, chat, that has been the CDawgVA census. We had 53 questions, and most of you answered truthfully. Very happy. And I think we got to learn a lot about each other. And I think we had a great time and a great session when we got to share about each other and get to know our fellow chat members a bit more. You know, sometimes it's so easy to be surrounded by the people in your immediate surroundings, but you have no idea what other random people online anonymously have or go through in their life. And so we got to learn a little bit of that today. This was really fun, and I really want to do this at some point again with a different time zone. I would be interested to see how much it changed, especially if I gave a bit of a heads up. Maybe when the YouTube video comes out, if it does well, we can do a second version with different questions as well. Peak parasocial stream. It is a bit of a parasocial stream, but hey, I think it was a good stream nonetheless. It was fun. I need to advertise it. It is hard. It is hard to advertise streams, and I'm on one Suka game ruins your schedule for a week. Kind of throws a spanner in the works. But, you know, shout out to the mods who helped program this, and Sad Sam, who did all the art assets, as always, has all the assets for the streams and did an amazing job. I really think the assets just elevate the quality of the stream just a little bit more. It's nice to have fun little graphics to go along with everything, to make it a little more interactive. And obviously, again, thank you to mods as well for making this cool tool that is interactive and gives us a ton of information to play around with. So yeah, thank you so much for coming to the stream today, chat. I really appreciate it. This was actually one of the most fun streams that we've done in a long time. I really love it when we do streams like this where we get you all involved. It was a lot of fun. And I'm going to do more. I need to edit my panels and remove the Arknights banner because I'm no longer doing a Arknight sponsor stream. So sometime next week, we're going to do a stream where chat controls a printer. And you can print whatever you want on it, chat. And we decide if it gets to go on the wall or we shred it. So we will decide if your printing gets to go on a wall. So we will do a stream where you get to, you know, take over. So if you want to be involved in that, it'll probably be around the same time, sometime next week, as we did this stream. So get your images ready. Get an image ready to get printed. If it makes me laugh, that's great. And if it doesn't, I get shredded. All of my stuff will get on the wall. All right, Emma. There probably will be a catch of 1 submission per person. So you, or 6-page PDF max. Okay. Huh? We'll probably do 1 submission max per person. So we'll do that probably next week sometime, I think. After I'm back from Korea, I think. So we'll see. You can submit anything you want. There needs to be a lot of ink. Well, I bought a lot of cartridges, so we should be good. Does it cost? Nope. You just send it. TOS, the mods will be the last line of defense to make sure nothing fucked up gets through. Some sketchy stuff could get through, but hopefully nothing completely fucked up will get through. That is the hope. So, well, good luck, guys. So, anyway, that's been the stream for today. Let's raid Henya, because Henya's raided us a bunch, and I haven't raided Henya in a long time. I owe Henya a cheeky little raid. So let's send it over to Henya. Thank you so much for watching. Did I do a proper intro for this? I don't know if I did. Either way. Thank you so much for watching this. Actually, let me move my camera back as well. Andrew? Thank you so much for watching this Census stream. It was fun learning about the viewers. Let me know down below which question... Oh, it was so much fun getting to learn more about my viewers. Let me know down below which question answer shocked you the most. And where would you have answered for some of these? Actually, no, don't do that. You're a YouTube account. Don't do that. Don't do that. But what you should do is subscribe to fund these crazy ideas and come watch the streams live so you can be a part of these streams when they happen. And I'm live 3 to 4 times a week at twitch.tv/CDawgVA. I'll see you there. Bye. Okay. Let's raid Henya. Let's do it. Let's run it. Thank you so much for watching the stream, chat. It's been a lot of fun. I will see you guys soon. I'll be back streaming tomorrow where I might try the Yu-Gi-Oh's Forbidden Memory run. So that might be like a 16-hour stream. I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll see you guys there. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories run. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. It might be crazy. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys. Bye!